No.
This...
Oh, wow. I remember. No. More chaos. It's tasty. I didn't know that part. I didn't know that part. That's that I don't remember what setting is doing that. That's from your blinks being added on top of certain expressions. Mm-hmm. Anyway, they're doing a thing with solo leveling.
Hello, I'm back. My interactions between Steam Deck and Discord are broken again.
Oh no!
I always use my Steam Deck. I have a big Steam Deck. Yes. My deck is very big. Alright, hey, are you going to... There we go. I like the little sushi sitting on the lamp.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's a
Miku!
Miku statue.
Next to Garfield.
Yep. And there's
And
Yuan,
Juan.
the magical cat. Juan.
Also, Garfield pencil holder. I'm not surprised that Zoe would own a bunch of Garfield merchandise. There's so much of it. Yeah, that's like one of her main crack ships.
Yeah,
I forget who the other one is.
Naruto.
Oh,
This guy's Garfield X Naruto. I'm trying to think that there's the duck in the background underneath the like the monitor. I'm trying to think what that's from.
oh, that's like a Japanese thing.
Yeah, it is because I'm fairly certain it wasn't. Did they not use it in Gintama?
I think so. That sounds correct. What?
What?
No way.
At least Grace not here because you two would be fighting over her. Yes. I'm ready anyway.
Yes. Yes. I feel like we should see the tutorials in case this is different. You know? Voices, yay!
Yay!
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm feeling the retro so far.
Red. If I'm honest, I'm liking the fantasy vibes, but the retro's pretty good.
I'm liking retro or kawaii future based, so I think the boat might be retro.
Milo? Buzz.
Mugs.
I hope they like my cosplay.
Yeah. Who wants? Do you want to be player two?
The controller. I can't move the controller.
Do we now?
This is still not moving. I can do keyboard. I can do this. I can't move the mouse. Apparently not. Nope. Just restarting the game.
Okay. Back to just chanting. Yeah. Yeah, best time. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's how I ended up having to do it for mine, but that was mainly just the limitation of my fucking internet. You know, 67 megabits per second, not exactly great.
Yes, I can now.
Let's go. Okay, hang on. Okay, yeah, I'm able to move this.
Yay!
Yay. Tree. Long game. Retro. Knocks.
Yeah! Count me in!
Kinda wanna play as the cat. Yeah, but cat girl.
That was it. Valerie was the name. True.
Tart.
Snort little.
Hey, stranger.
Okay, so I'm very tempted just to go with the normal.
Oh.
Yeah, we got OG.
My mic might be fucked for my stream, and it was. Nothing has been sold for me on my stream.
Oh
13,
shit!
But I caught it. 13 minutes in.
Oh.
So I'll. Yeah. Yeah.
You need to do your sponsor again.
It's fine. It's fine.
Redo the sponsor. It's fine.
Nah, it's fine.
Do it. Do it.
Do
Do
it.
it.
Do it. Do it.
You do it then.
I don't remember this shit.
That's what I thought.
All right, can't do
Nah,
the
Colt
entire
Daddy
thing.
R. No, Colt Daddy R. Yeah.
In that case, call Daddy K.
Sure, let's
Fix that issue. Alrighty. But as dreamy as Spooky Con was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Zoe, an Eldritch Cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of a renowned fanfic, Leon Prom. Leon the Lion Corp. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Doug Campbell, the kind-hearted slime that was incredibly baroque from supporting all of the fandoms he loved. Owen, an evil overlord, who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Nico Shine. An over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplay over shape-shifting, even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st.
April 1st.
A clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. Oh man.
Oh man.
That Clissy.
Shut up. It had to be one of them. We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized we felt more confident. Now you have to choose 3 things you like. Each like is tied to one or several romance options. Your likes will soft lock you into some romance options you'll encounter more often. You can correct this soft lock by meeting other romance options in the food court, which you'll see later. After the likes phase, you'll be asked to choose a top 3 within a category. You'll choose your first, second, and third favorite option in descending order. This will shape your starting stats. Alright, let's see here. Kawaii cereal mascots, owning you're a clown, glow sticks as a form of support, endless merchandise, iambic pentameters, playing 5D chess, anime monologues, pretending you're someone else, documentaries with jump scares, step on me, enemies to lovers, only one dead. I guess kawaii zero.
Enemies to lovers is definitely gonna be for Zoe.
I feel it. And anime monologues.
Gosh, I don't know, because I want to go for either the Mimic or the Evil Overlord guy.
Well, just be honest. Just be honest.
Documentaries with jump scares. That's
not...
a concept I think is hilarious. I don't want to ever watch one, but I think that's funny as fuck.
I feel like owning you're a clown is definitely for the clown, but it's a funny response. I just think it's a you as a clown drawing you've got. Mox has tentacle? Maybe. Perhaps.
Well.
Only one bed to step on me and owning you're a clown? Shit.
I mean, look. Look.
Alright.
Let me tell you something.
Choose your top 3 favorite forest creatures from this lineup. This one? He's got his dick
His
out.
penis!
He's got his
penis!
Isn't Documentary with jump scares just life?
Who do we have in chat at the moment?
Wiz.
Who's chatting? Ah, hey, Wiz.
Okay, Stu, choose your 3 favorite from first to last.
Hey, Wisp.
Hey, Wiz.
Hello. Ronzi's doing a thing.
I am doing a thing.
Do you like the mushroom with his penis out?
That's just what I was hovering over.
Nice news, says Wiz.
You also have tentacles. True! Fun fact, they were originally meant... No. A fun fact, my tentacles were originally meant to be animated.
We weren't new to all of this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on the project we have been putting off for too long.
I could copy one of my dreams.
Making our own comic. There's so many ideas, and yet we always find excuses not to work on them. but the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration.
Listen, man, you don't need to call me out.
I was thinking that very thing. Choose your genre.
Oh.
Oh, they're locked.
Okay, I guess
Okay.
romance. The fear of failure has stopped us for too long. But then we reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start.
My turn?
So apparently I've played this so much with you guys, that whenever that part in Monster Prom gets brought up, Silash can only hear it in my voice.
Hehe.
Wait a second, champ. Yeah, no need to rush into this. We're here to give you some tips on how to do cons the right way. Think of it like some sort of tutorial. God knows you could use one of those. As everyone knows, the main activity of a con is finding love! Yeah, I know it isn't really, but this is Mox we're talking about. Look at him, he's probably aiming to get a date at the big con after party.
I like the catfish name.
Liam.
Liam is just disgusted.
Ah, yes. The silence speaks volumes. Well, if you want to get a date, you better get to know the other person and what they look for in a potential partner. Exactly. Do they share dreams and fears? Are your visions of the world in sync? Are your souls truly compatible? Too complicated! Let's say someone's personality can be defined through 5 traits. Smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, and fun. Let's call them stats. It sounds cooler and more video gamey. Let's work with that. Then you have to ask yourself, is your fun high enough for someone who loves to party? Is your boldness low enough for someone who likes peace and quiet? Sometimes people are even more ambiguous. They may like someone who's just balanced. The point is, everyone has their standards. Stat standards! And if by some chance you want to go to the party by yourself, which is totally valid option if that's your jam, don't think of the exception energy and stats. You can still fail at it. There's some more stuff to keep in mind, but let's cover that later, okay? There's a panel I wanted to check out. Sounds good. I have to rehearse the next tutorial. Have fun, Mox! Oh, thanks. They were talking to me! They were talking to me! Specifically, me!
Before you go on, that was something that was very interesting that they mentioned in that tutorial.
Yeah, that you
I
can
think
go on your
is
own.
new.
Yeah.
No, not that. That's also interesting, but also, is your boldness too high for someone who likes peace and quiet?
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
having low stats is actually
Isn't a
now
bad
something
thing.
that you need to actually take that into account. That's great.
Alrighty, where am I going? Where can we go? So, I see where everything goes to. So over here, the community zone is for fun. Down here at the lobby is for, I believe, boldness. And then charm is at the merch hall. Creativity is at the hotel, and smarts is the main stage.
Yes.
Don't want to control where I'm going. I guess I'll go to the hotel. You decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes up to you, you panic and order makeup cocktails like a twisted torso or hung on the hill and a vacuum cleaner. Well, you know, they do have those cocktails. You proved your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur and you get totally shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity for coming up with drink names. That's me ordering coffee.
That was also the red crown in there.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
he was getting dressed up like the lamb.
Very appropriate. Apparently a day at the con wasn't enough to exhaust you because you and your friends decided to hit up the karaoke bar. April and Liam are finishing their duet now. Butts, 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 butts! All about those butts! Yeehaw! My turn! You're on deck, Mox. So apparently I have wound up with the clown, Liam, and the mimic. Fuck.
Somehow.
Wait, hold on. I thought some sort of horrible flaming portal just appeared. Now out of it walks an infernal hell beast. Nico, what the fuck did you do? I was just saying, let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know if it was my song had anything to do with this beast being summoned. What are you singing? Infernal beast summoning spell from the fourth circle of hell? It was in the country music category. What else was I supposed to sing in this get-up? Hip-hop? Didn't you read the title of the song? Yes, but who am I to judge how artists choose to name their songs? I thought you were all about disruptive art, Liam. Meanwhile, the Hell Beast is destroying everything in sight. It also looks like April's fled the scene and locked the door behind her. April, let us out! But if I open the door, the beast could get out and go on a murder spree. Less people will die this way. Less people who happen to be your friends. It wouldn't be nice if I let personal bias affect my choice. You gotta do something about this Hell Beast, or you won't be alive to attend the con tomorrow, or ever again. Take advantage of the surrounding, choose to do what the beast, so the beast is forced to sing along with you instead of murdering you all. That's a pretty creative
So
choice.
that seems like creative or boldness.
When in doubt, choose blackmail. Tell April that if she doesn't let you out, you'll spend your dying breath posting no makeup photos of her online.
So I feel like
Yeah, I'm gonna sing.
it doesn't tell you.
Oh. You choose a song that not even a rampaging hellbeast can resist. You're the one that I want from Greece. Catchy, peppy intro starts, and you wink and toss the beast a microphone. It looks murderously confused, or confusedly murderous, but it instinctively catches the mic, and that's the power of pop, baby. I got chills, they're multiplying. Roar! Says the murderous hellbeast. We're doomed. After 400 years, I somehow always suspected I'd die in a karaoke booth. No, Liam, look closer! The beast isn't rampaging, it's singing! And I'm losing control! Sings the murderous hellbeast. You get the strongest, lustiest, greasiest performance of your life. The beast looks at you with respect, as if interpreting your sass as dominance. The song ends, and it seems like the beast is subdued. You stare at it, frozen, afraid to break eye contact. And there's a knock at the booth door.
Are you all done in there? We have this room reserved. It's our turn.
Yes, by all means, get in here! You all flee from the room and block the door behind you.
That was cool.
Great job, Mox! You dominated that song! Hehe, a compliment is the perfect illusion to make them all forget that I left them.
Fucking birdly ass fucking animal balloon.
I like this one, girl. What? I really did like his performance. It can be both. Hooray! You saved everyone's lives. You're so proud of yourself that you almost don't hear the screams of the other people being mauled to death in the karaoke booth. You gain +2 creativity and lose 2 boldness.
Ready for some
Oh,
dance?
interesting.
Wait a second. It's time for a new episode of Tutorials with Liam and Zoe. Yes, we realize that we have explained the importance of managing stats, but we didn't cover how to manage them properly. Exactly! Stats can be managed in a number of ways, but let's cover the most important one. That is experiencing the sort of absurd and exciting adventures that usually take place once you visit a location. Let's call these experiences events for short. Normally, during an event, you face a conflict you must solve by choosing between potential solutions, options, if you will. I would like an extra double shot with egg cream, says Wisp. And they gave me a health check. Oh, health.
Get help.
You've been healthed.
What you choose will define you as a person. If you choose the smart option, you gain smart. Yeah, if you choose to punch a bear, that'd be quite bold of you, so you gain boldness. It's not about your stats, it's about building yourself.
Okay.
But stats are also lost when you're choosing an option. Every path has not taken is a stat lost. Which is to say, if you choose the smart option instead of punching the bear, then you gain smarts but lose boldness. Just try not to punch a bear, okay? Liam, let Snoocat punch a bear if that's who they are as a person! I'm thinking of the Everyone is John game we played, Snoo.
Yeah, that was my character's. That was my fucking thing's goal. Was I wanted to fight and kill a bear barehanded.
Joke of makeup drink.
It's the game knows. The game knows.
Anyway, there are a few more ways of managing stats, like... Man, let's write these down in a manual or something. I really want to go check out those limited figures I told you about. True, we can keep giving you tips later, yes? In the meantime, don't get yourself killed. Don't
Okay.
die, Snoo.
Neither die.
Well, which one is for creativity?
I went to creativity.
Oh, you went to creativity. I guess I could build fun.
Alright, that's up there at the community zone. Ah! You're playing fucking Monopoly. No, that's... Is that Monopoly?
That is Monopoly. Because that's the jail call.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Monopoly, but with what looks like sorry pieces.
Alright. You want me to read up or you got it?
You please.
There's a Smash Your Bros tournament. Okay. I'm fine.
You smashed me.
I just got smashed by my bro, alright? There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on at the community zone. You sign up because love always trumps violence. The matches involve 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's very hard to tell who actually won, but you surely got +2 fun in the process. Doug and Omen are competing in the Puyo Puyo tournament, and they need all the support they can get. You and April go to cheer them on.
Yo!
Hey Doug! Great job so far! You're kicking butt at this game for children! I cannot believe I lost! This game is impossible. You have to have made it this far, Doug. You must be a true master. Ha! Well, I like to play Puyo Puyo to unwind before bed, so yeah, I'm not bad. Doug's better than not bad. He's great. He makes it all the way to the final match. Yeah, that's a hell of a thing.
That is a hell of a thing.
Yo! What the fuck is up, chat? Your boy Riz is here to stomp ass at the Puyo Puyo finals.
Oh my god.
Good luck, buddy. This is gonna be a great game. It sure will be. For me! I eat losers like you for breakfast and shit out your dreams. Lamau!
Not complaining.
I hate to sound rude, but don't you think you're being a little bit rude? Bruh, it's called trash talking. What's wrong? You can't take it, you little bitch. You got a sticky little bitch baby diaper on.
He's making... He's making the lol face.
He is. No, I'm not a biatch. I've never worn diapers. Family couldn't afford them. This mouth-breathing shit stain appears to be maligning our good friend Doug, and it's affecting his Puyo Puyo performance.
Someone give
April,
me a
restrain
knife.
him while I stab him 12 times. What? No, I'd never be an accessory to a murder. Especially not with so many witnesses around. That's fair, but you still can't let this slide. You need to get Doug's mind off the trash talk so he can win. Letting Doug, you're a fancy sat. He'll get so many compliments from strangers that he'll cancel out the trash talking. Release 3 raccoons! Everyone knows raccoons love garbage, so if Riz keeps trash talking, he'll risk the raccoons looking for food inside his filthy mouth.
So that feels like either creativity or boldness.
So smashing your bros has been confirmed as fun.
Apparently.
Releasing 3 raccoons.
Snooky, what are you doing? Why do you have raccoons with you?
Don't worry about it.
Because raccoons are super fucking dumb.
That was her laugh.
This game always has so much fucking personality, bro.
Because raccoons are super useful. Haven't you seen them harvest people's souls on the That's funny. Wow!
It feels like a
Raccoons
reference
confirmed
to
changes.
Okay.
This feels like a reference to something in one of the other games.
Boy. True, but you have a different use for them today. You release the raccoons at the trash talker's feet, where they hungrily watch his mouth. What are these raccoons doing here? Is this your fan club, bro? Makes sense they've been into dumpster fire like you. Raccoons climb up into the streamer's body and start pawing at his lips with their stinky, adorable paws. Ah, get him off of me! Do something, ref! Why? This is perfectly legal, the referee says. It's true. Math raccoons balance the meta against trash talking. The trash talker's mouth is too full of raccoons but to respond. Or play Puyo Puyo for that matter. What is this loser doing? You're not supposed to eat the raccoons alive, dumbass. You have to kill them first. The raccoons stare hungrily at Omen, but luckily Doug wins the match before they climb into her mouth.
Whoa.
Did everyone see that? I won! All thanks to hard work, friendship, and raccoons!
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool, but can you do the soul harvesting thing next time, Snookat? I was kind of looking forward to it.
Maybe.
Certainly, your friends help you wash your raccoons off in the bathroom, and you gain +2 smarts and lose 2 charm.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
Ronti's turn. And I don't have to do this one.
Hell yeah. Give me a moment though. Because I need to do a quick ban.
Soul harvesting clone.
Oh.
Ban, man.
Yeah, no, it's Viewbot.
Ban, man. While you're doing this, I got a bunch more of these soundproofing pads set up. I can feel the reverberation
Nice.
just from speaking. I'm hoping I sound better. I also have RGB lights up. I've had a string
Hell
of
yeah.
RGB LED lights strips that I just never did. Another up. We did it last night, and it certainly adds to the flair of this. This room looks more like an office and less like a closet now. Like grenade.
I'm gonna check out the lobby, I think.
Time to throw air horn into room like grenade. Wait a second, that's Katana Zero.
Yeah. Also, hey, Shin.
Hi, Shin.
You're roaming the con lobby when you notice a streamer right in front of you.
Holy shit.
You turn around to avoid the camera, but there's another streamer right behind you too. You're caught in streamer crossfire. You're technically in 2 places at once. You feel imbued by the power of omnipotence, or at least, you know, by presence. Then one of the streamers leaves, so you're just a rando in the background. Still, you've experienced twice the power of any mortal, which gives you +2 boldness.
A streamer, where?
You're hanging in the lobby with Zoe and April when you are given a uniquely horrible, given the uniquely horrible honor of being targeted by an annoying streamer.
Is he back? No shit.
Oh no! God damn it! Yo, yo, yo! It's your boy Riz. I'm here with the internet's sweetheart who's got honkers for days. April 1st. Horn sound effects.
I imagine he just made that with his mouth, so.
Probably. So get
Oh my
this,
god,
April.
Louis has a lasagna body pillow.
Yep.
Jesus. So get this, April. I'm an aspiring clown fucker. What's a guy gotta do to get in your candy cotton panties?
Yikes.
This dude's got major ick vibes right now. It's not just me.
That was
Don't be silly. Riz has my total trust and millions of subscribers, so he's a sentient fart, Zoe. Please save me. Yeah, nah, this is over. Why don't you go and stick your camera up your ass, bub? Okay, an ass stream would get good engagement.
Jesus.
The streamer sticks his phone into the seats of his jeans and accidentally films Omen stabbing someone to death behind you all.
Prepare to die.
Die, motherfucker! Die of my boredom! I don't think stabbing a stranger is great for Omen's redemption arc. Maybe she's stabbing them for a good reason. They could be a criminal, or someone who talks on speakerphone in public.
Evil.
Either way, stabbing is illegal, right? So it's probably not a good look to be doing it on a live stream. Lamau, so true that. So, April, what do you have to say about the allegations that you're friends with a psychotic murderer?
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. Omen's gonna get arrested, and April's reputations will be ruined. Both equally big emergencies. Do something to save their asses. Call out. Is this the line for the renowned conceptual artist's Omen's latest work? Getting stabbed, the artistic experience? Dilute Blade.
No.
Stab someone else and yell stab party.
Stab party!
Bang, latest work.
Okay.
Hey, what's the big idea? I was in line to get stabbed first. What the fuck are you talking about? Call an ambulance! What line, you ask? Why, the line to be stabbed by Omen, of course. She's the hottest, bloodthirstiest conceptual artist ever. This modern era is so strange, but okay. She stabbed you in the stomach, artistically. Stop crying, the pain is part of the art.
Wow.
Oh, I get it. Cult Daddy K's doing this to clear Omen's name. Soon the power of mob mentality makes all of the passers-by want to be part of the performance. They line up to get stabbed by Omen. Yuck! I'm out of here before I get someone's blood on my new Yeezys.
Lordy.
Of course he would.
Hate this guy.
Is the most glorious day of my life.
This is the best day of my life! Oh, wowie, you're a trendsetter, Omen. Boo-hoo. Why doesn't anyone line up to get stabbed by me? Do not despair, April. I invite you to collaborate with me on one stabbing. It's all in the name of art. Okay, whee! It all worked out, you think, as you calmly pass out from blood loss. You lose -2 fun, but gain +2 creativity for getting stabbed in the name of art.
Let's trade places. Everyone choose a song. Say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing.
Stay with me, let me keep that.
I'm too sexy.
Emerald
Okay, sure.
Sword.
Player orders stated which song would have the most chance of becoming a hit if you traveled back in time and played it during medieval times. Start debating now. I'm Too Sexy is a timeless classic that will fit in every era.
Mine's quite literally about a sword.
So, is this medieval times in Europe? Because historically, there was a thing literally called Japanesism, where people were obsessed with the mystic shit of the Orient. So genuinely, I do think "Stay With Me" by Miki Matsubara would catch attention.
So what I'm hearing is random.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing changed!
Same order!
Okay. It's time to get some fresh air. I'm sorry, Ronzi. It's important to me. Welcome to the
Hey,
finale.
narrator.
You'll be visiting this place twice per run. And yes, the tutorial will be delivered by me, the narrator. Tutorials explained by characters are fun and immersive, but as a narrator, I have the power to get straight to the point. For example, I can just tell you that by pressing tab you can access useful info. Or that you can consult the dialogue history by either pressing H or mouse wheel up. Cool, huh? Anyway, back to the food court. Food court turns are about getting to know the one person you wanted to take to the con after party, even if that means getting to know yourself. There are 5 tables you can choose from. 3 of the tables are populated by the 6 romance options in pairs. One of the tables lets you call one of the several guests, who are essentially alternate date routes. Finally, there's a table for you to sit alone. These tables are tied to their own mechanics. As usual, our GM is obscuring said mechanics a bit so you can focus on the narrative side of the experience. By playing, you can slowly but steadily learn how everything works. But if that's not your style, we've added helpful explanations for everything in the manual. Feel free to check it out. Just keep in mind that each table only allows for 1 player. Now go, choose a seat.
I want to sit with Zoe. Me.
So you want to go on a date, huh? Don't make that kissy face at me, narrator. You're not until the end. As we've said, these mechanics are covered in the manual, but there's one little thing we wanted to cover here. You'll see some peppers in the different dates. They are a sort of spicy meter. This is like declaring your preference for spiciness when pursuing a date. It doesn't affect the date itself, but the ending you'll get if you succeed. The art might be the same, but the narrative won't. 0 peppers makes the ending more platonic. 1 and 2 peppers makes the ending somewhere between romantic and suggestive. 3 peppers will make the ending definitely naughty. Just keep in mind that choosing a low amount of peppers won't affect the content of secret endings, which might be naughty. Okay, now you're truly prepared to go on your first date. We're gonna go out to dinner, Zoe. Look at that! They're eating fun. Oh no, is that shrimp? Oh, is that shrimp?
No, those are dumplings.
Okay, cool.
The dumplings, yeah. Which
My
makes
little
it-
shadow boy is eating a taco on my shoulder! Ow. You and Zoe go out to a fancy restaurant. You decide to do the romantic cliche and split a milkshake with 2 straws. You two can do that cute thing where you look at each other's eyes when you drink. Zoe thanks you for the milkshake and then uses the second straw to drink with her leg mouth as, well, huh. This gives you an unexpectedly good view of her butt, so you're not going to complain. Hi, Lily!
Hey, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Get a discount.
You have a choice to make.
Ooh, you get.
You have a
I
choice to
know.
make. Do you
I
want
know.
the funny mimic or do you want the stabby girl?
I know. My white hair bias.
White hair bias.
You
You feeling spicy or you feeling platonic?
platonic. Could you read?
Oh yeah. You and Nico have a great game night. You play Coup, a government-themed game where you lie about your cards to gain points and prestige. Nico, for all their interest in being a great actor, is a terrible liar. You beat them easily. Then Nico explains that they were role-playing as a spy who was actually working with your government to undermine their own. Whatever helps them swallow to defeat you, guess.
Time to smash a burger.
Time to smash, it said.
It's a time to smash a burger.
Time to smash, it said. Gonna hang out on your own, or are you gonna go invite someone?
Well, I thought, is that the one?
I think that's the invite, and the other one on the bottom left is the on your own.
Well, I'm not interested in either of those two this time around, and you've both picked the tables that had people I'd want to, but...
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
No, it's fine. It is what it is.
I'm sorry, I will throw both of you under the bus for a single date with Zoe.
This one.
So, I will try these so we can at least see.
Fair enough. You want to hang out with Miranda, Scott, or Vera? Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa. Okay, and you don't get to choose what type it is.
You couldn't hang out with Vera because of the spice?
Yeah, but
Vera is definitely
that's
spicy.
yeah, but that's also very interesting considering the dynamic between two of the characters.
Mm-hmm. You invite your sister?
You, sister, to join you at the con?
sister?
Con, you know I love you, but why would I go to a nerdy convention? Well, no, because hang on, wait, I'm not playing as Vera, who they are actually sisters, stepsisters, I believe, but I didn't think that Vera and Steve were related. Was it Steve?
Brian.
Brian. Yeah, I didn't think that they were related.
I didn't think they were either, but whatever.
I know that Liam is technically Dimitri's sire.
Yeah.
Anyway. But why would I go to a nerdy convention? Have you considered how expensive nerdy merch is? Nerdy merch is the perfect cover for laundering money. You really know me well, don't you? See you there. What's a generic and stupid... Vera, tell us, what is your type? What a generic and stupid question. I don't like people who ask stupid questions. Be less stupid, thanks. Okay, so I need to work on smarts.
Interesting. It's day 2 of the con.
What do you mean Green's not a creative coder?
It's time to work on the comic! As your creative mentors, we've prepared very original questions that will spur extraordinary ideas. We've written 2 per day! You're welcome. Once the exercise is done, you might see no comic just yet. But you have to trust the process. Cold dead game. Your efforts will come to fruition by the end of the comic. Totally! How you choose to answer the exercise will impact the script of the resulting comic. I recommend that you remember or even take note of every option you choose during this exercise to better savor its impact once you get to see the resulting comic. And there's more to these exercises. All these choices will shape you as a person, which is to say they will affect your stats. You'll feel these changes each time you solve one of the exercises. There's one last thing I love about creative work. When several people collaborate, it changes them all as a group. That's right! My personal advice is that even if one person is answering an exercise, the whole group should discuss it. To be clear, you gain a lot of the stats tied to the chosen option, but you lose the stats tied to the options not chosen. And these stats will equally affect all players. Shush the voice! It's breaking the immersion. Anyway, enough procrastinating! Zoe's right. It's time to work on your craft. Hold this pencil and let the mind wander. Love isn't the only thing you're chasing at this con. You've also got a comic to finish. Time to brainstorm. Alright, Ronzi, so you get to make this choice, but we all wanted to collectively do this. So, what trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool. People actually seeking revenge. Delicious tobacco. Why did this trend die out? Wearing pants.
I feel like the first one only.
I honestly, I am quite literally.
No.
Some slang words.
I feel like we need to have a discussion here. Who else here misses wearing pants?
No, we don't need pants anymore.
Oh yes, we do. Oh yes, we do. You got that Schmeat just swinging around out there.
Damn right. Damn motherfucker.
It's a damn tripping hazard, Snoo. I'm tired of walking by your station and having to almost like try not to die.
Well, that's your fault.
No pants, no. No.
Let my thing flying, brother.
No. Everybody has voted against wearing pants. I guess we'll have to go with delicious tobacco. I mean, honestly, why did we just stop eating tobacco?
Why did we just stop eating tobacco? I'm sure it stopped
it?
well before the 2000s.
Where's Obeezy? Obeezy could help with this. Alright, I know we're gonna choose the needing to learn 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool. Let's do it!
I mean, you made some good arguments, but
I made some good points. I changed hearts and minds. That's what it's all about over here.
Just choose the fucking piece. Just do it. Just choose the fucking option.
Oh. What's your strongest asset
gonna...
when on a first date? You taste like a pumpkin spice latte. You have
Such a
strong yet
white girl.
graceful knees. Your eyes are soulless, almost as if they are two sexy empty holes. You can transform into a tiger. Hold on. We're discussing this as a group now, Snoo.
Yeah,
well,
but,
I think we can completely strike off the white girl answer.
Guys.
Yeah.
Guys, you don't understand. You have no idea how graceful these knees are.
Yeah, but mine aren't.
I mean, look, I don't have a soul, so you know, soulless eyes. That checks.
It seems we're at an impasse.
Let's be honest,
It
it
does.
is.
Last I checked, you couldn't transform into a tiger. You could transform into a ducky.
Close enough to a tiger.
Awoo.
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 Okay, tiger.
Go get him, tiger.
I ain't gonna do shit! This game's
Next
rigged!
time. Hey, you gotta go first.
Stop right there! This is the stat police. We're here to test your stat knowledge. No! Just kidding, it's us, Zoe and Liam, renowned creators, verified hot people, and knowledgeable tutorial dispensers. We thought we'd be giving Mox all these exquisite tips on how to manage stats, but how easy is it to know which option ties to which stat? Yeah, some options will be easy to interpret, like punching a bear feels like a very bold thing to do. Some will be quite a bit more nuanced, and it'll be harder to tie them to a stat. Which is why we've written all the specifics to every stat in the manual for you to check, which will be available within the customized menu. So even if an option might not feel tied to a specific stat or even more than one, you just gotta take time, try to analyze what's the biggest clue within the option and which stat relies to that specific clue. Or you know what, just ignore stats and choose whichever option feels more interesting to you. Live, fail, have fun. Mr. Zoe. She's trying to fail too much. Man, let's go play some DDR so I can see you fail too much. Let's go. Don't be surprised if you're disappointed. See you around, Mox. Bye.
Speaking about DDRs, it reminds me, I went to a town over with my mum for the bank holiday. We walked past an arcade, and I ended up having to double take as we were going past because it had one of the gun con machines. But it was of a game called Point Blank, if you remember that.
I don't, actually.
It was one of the few PlayStation games that used the gun con.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gazebo.
And they had an arcade machine for it, and I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
What are we, the 90s?
God, I wish sometimes with the arcades. Anywho, Gazebo.
Gun con these nuts! Don't say sorry, Wiz.
I want to get my charm up. I'm going to the vendors. Oh no. Oh no. I'm buying all the skating memorabilia. Help me.
Dragon Hay!
You find a cool shirt you like in a commercial stand. It costs $3.99 mustard dollars. Then you buy a cool zine for $2.99 mustard dollars. Then a set of anime badges for $1.99 mustard dollars. Then you buy a pack of gum for $0.99 mustard dollars. Damn it, you have 4 loose coins jingling in your pocket. It's annoying as fuck. Luckily you find a shady guy who whispers, "Give it to me, and I'll give you 2 charm." You feel dirty for some reason, but you got stats and your pockets aren't jingling anymore. Afterwards, you decide to check out the nerdy lingerie stand for scientific reasons. And find Zoe drooling over one of the display items. I wouldn't be surprised if she's actually drooling over it.
Oh, hey there.
Hey, Mox. You here to stare at Garfield's lasagna lingerie too?
Read the next line, Mox.
I need that furry thong on my body.
There you go. Also, Chuck is home.
Hi, Chalk.
Mox says hi, Chuck.
I wholeheartedly
Bye, Joe.
agree. Are you gonna buy it? I want to, but it's so rare and so
Liam
expensive.
Prom.
But it's
Be
okay.
your worst Liam.
I'm going to sell the rights to Liam Prom. You mean your fanfic about an alternate reality filled with nothing but different iterations of Liam? Yep! Nice lore drop, by the way. Very natural. See, the big name publisher came to me a few months ago and asked if they could adapt Liam Prom into an animated web series. I was hesitant, because Liam Prom is my baby, and I didn't want some soulless executives changing it to fit their needs. I want this lingerie, some sacrifices must be made. I'm meeting with some company reps this afternoon to discuss contracts and usage rights. I'm kind of nervous though. I'm not very business-minded. I can barely understand mortal fascination with coupons. Why don't you bring me along? I got business experience. I can help coach you through these meetings. You do that? Thank you so fucking much. I had no idea you were a good business negotiator. You absolutely aren't. But you are, what you are is willing to overstate your skills to impress your hot friends. Why don't we strategize some negotiation techniques before the meeting? It'd be good to have a plan before we get there. Dang, you
And
always
what
forget.
Oh,
Are you okay, sir?
Hey, Chalk.
I am in an immense amount of pain, but here we are.
Oh. You always forget that overestimating your skills usually requires you to prove said skills. What negotiate technique will you suggest for Zoe's meeting? Whenever she's interrupted, Zoe, stand up and look out the window and reflect your somber mood. The execs will be really impressed. Bring your negotiation rifle to Zoe.
That feels like it'll boost boldness for that second
that
one.
sounds bold as fuck. That's really funny though. Oh, that's really funny.
Negotiation rifle.
Oh man. I want to choose this one, but this feels like the better option.
But gun.
Going to
Zoe likey.
Oh, so mysterious.
Chuck to have live view.
You help Zoe practice staring somberly out a window until it's time for her meeting in one of the community zone rooms. Hi.
Oh, it's a
I'm
leech.
Bernice.
And
This is
they're
Marla.
bloodsuckers.
We're representatives from Poop. Dippy.
Poop!
subsidiary.
Poop has it for you! Poop has it for you!
Feeble LLC. They're part of fucking Dippy. You know? It's fucking ugh. Well, isn't that a fun word salad? I'm Zoe, and this is my assistant. Yes, hi, whatever. Let's talk turkey. We're prepared to offer you a happy lump sum for the ride for this Liam Prom thing of yours. Wait, just a lump sum? You mentioned royalties in the email. Yeah, well, the shareholders didn't go for that, but our lump sum is quite a generous compensation for your little thing. Miss Zoe, why are you standing by the window? People walking down the streets. Has anything ever really changed? What are you talking about? Nothing, just contemplating. Please continue. Okay, anyway, let's review the contract. Specifically this section stipulating that Poop now owns exclusive merchandising rights to Liam's trademark, Man Bond. I miss those halcyon days of my youth. I live in the red city. Fucking city. Are you trying to psych us out for royalty or something? Look, if we can negotiate a small percentage. You should discuss that with me first, Bernice. The lump sum would be much more. To sell, not to sell. That is the question. There's just no way to stop the crushing of capitalism. Take arms. Stay independent and published. Fine. Maybe we can negotiate a 2.5% royalty. I'll have my secretary shoot you a message to Dippy and Phoebo on Word Monkey. Zoe glances away from the window and wink at you. You gain 2 charm for helping her negotiate, but you also lose 2 boldness. A charming motherfucker.
Kitty.
Kitty.
This has been wild already, Chalk. It's
Yeah.
It's a lot less aggressive though.
What do you mean a lot less aggressive?
You can't really lose.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. In the middle of the community zone, you see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen. A vintage car, a dog, and a boot. Oh, it's LARP Monopoly. God damn it. This goes against all your values, and yet the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of the street by building mini hotels. You make sure everyone who dares to step on your turf becomes miserable. A father of three begs you to lower the rent. Get good! You yell. No! What have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave. But deep down, you have to admit, you got too fun. You, Nico, and Liam are going to watch Doug play in the competitive tarot tournament. Hopefully there's a win in his future. You know, tarot is an actual card game. It was that first before it was fortune telling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Goddamn
He's
Light
fucking
Yagami.
light Yagami.
I think I love him. He's so goofy. He's so goofy.
Got his fucking Granny
Love
Smith
this mimic
apple.
fucker.
This fucking game. Wiz says hello, John.
Hello, Wiz.
Best of luck to you, my friend. I confess, I never much liked this game, but since you like it, I will pretend to care about it for your sake. You know what? That's fair. Ah, thank you. Not to brag, but I won the Spooky Elementary Competitive Tarot Championship back in the day, so I think I got this. Doug signs in, reviews the rules packet, and learns that he does not got this at all.
What the fudge?
Half my deck's not tournament legal. There's like 30 new keywords. There's a lunar phase of play now? What the fudge is that? Lunar phase is the apparent shape of the moon when the sun hits it at... I think it was a rhetorical question. Ah, well, don't worry, Doug. I've already tabulated the perfect plan to help you win. This can't be a battle of cards, but a battle of minds. And the mind is tested with cheat. I mean, think outside the box.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, I don't think I can pull that off. Sure you can. I just know there's a bad boy inside of you waiting to let out so he can cheat at a card game. Or are we gonna turn Doug into fucking Seto Kaiba? You're a second-rate duelist with a third-rate tarot deck! Okay, maybe you're right. Maybe it's time for bad boy Doug to shine. Are you worried about getting disqualified? Nope. I have complete and total faith in Nico's strategy. Which is what exactly? It's, do you have any ideas, new cat? Casually putting a gun at Doug's opponent
That
while he
feels like
plays-
smart. That feels like that's gonna
Each
give me
time
smart.
the
That feels like that's gonna give me
cards in
boldness.
movies
And I
to be-
think pointing a gun.
You want the gun?
I'm gonna point a gun.
Gun.
That'll surely distract them.
As soon as time for Doug's first match, he faces his opponent. You sit behind Doug, nonchalantly cleaning a shotgun. I play
Shotgun
Pluto.
weapon bullshit.
I play Pluto as my astral influence card. It blesses me with underdog aura. Ha! Such a weak choice. I play my vastly superior card. Click. Doug's opponent looks at you as you casually cock your gun. Actually, I play Pluto as well. Oh, twinsies! Now it's time for the lunar phase. Oh, yeah, that thing. I know exactly what that is. I play the full moon phase, thus doubling the size of my next attack. You bounce the barrel of your gun on Doug's broad, sexy shoulder and line up his opponent in your crosshairs. You know what? Let's just skip the lunar phase, actually.
Works for me.
Oh, thank goodness. With the heart of the cards and the threat of your putting a bullet into his opponent's brain, Doug falls ass first into victory.
Hooray!
I did it! I'm not as rusty as I thought! Gun strategy was surely out of the box, even if it was a bit of a kill. No pun intended.
Okay, let me write that down.
I was flashing my death note at that uppity girl the whole time too. I bet she was super intimidated.
He's a dork. I love him.
You all share a group high five to celebrate Doug's epic win. You gain 2 boldness and lose 2 smarts. Your brain is shrinking.
It's okay.
And smarts is the main.
Is that
stage,
Miku
right?
on the show stage?
Does me go on the stage.
It is. It is. That is smarts though, right?
Yes. It's brain.
Yep.
Fucking
Miku.
Miku. Soft or hard magic system? World building choices when writing your magical girl story. This seems a
Hey,
little.
Chuck's right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't at me.
You decide to attend a panel on the merits of soft versus hard magic systems in a magical girl fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable info about world-building mechanics. You gain +2 smarts from all that knowledge, and learning from so many new dick jokes.
Wow.
Wow. Later, you're at the hotel bar with Doug and Nico. You progress past the happy, tipsy stage and are deep into sad boy hours.
Oh no.
Oh no! Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to sound ungrateful. My dad loves me, but I've never felt like he's tried to understand my hobbies or why I like the things that I... Everybody shut the fuck up right now!
Glorious!
I have glorious news! I finally tracked down my old magic grimoire from my villain days!
Wait, is Chalk giving a presentation? Maybe Chalk was the one on stage dressed as Hatsune Miku talking about magic girls.
Don't tempt me.
I found time to check my old evil layers for my belongings. Most of them have been converted into Airbnbs, but I found my grimoire buried in one of the bathrooms.
Dude, I wouldn't blame her if she just committed atrocities for that happening. I would do that.
Yeah. The owner was irate, but you cannot make an omelette without breaking a few toilets, or however the saying goes. Dang. Good for you, Omen. What spell are you gonna cast first? Good question. One of my favorites is an incantation that turns people inside out. Such a slow, hilarious way to die. You're not gonna do that one, are you? Well, now I have to. Trust me, Doug, you'll love it. Corpus Inversium Mysticum. Why do you look the same, Nico? Were you already inside out or something?
What?
You tried to cast it on me? I think the problem is, you know, the whole being defeated and imprisoned in a suit that blocks your magical powers thing. Oh, right. Hey, cheer up. I'm sure you can still cast some of the spells in here without magic. Yeah. It's like when you're making brownies but forget to buy sugar, so you use applesauce instead. Virtually the same dish.
That's not how baking works.
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. That sounds like dog shit.
That is not a brownie. That is a brown sludge that tastes vaguely like chocolate and applesauce.
That reminds me of like this post I saw not too long ago where someone was like, yeah, I replaced the cocoa powder in my brownie recipe with hot cocoa mix.
No.
And when you look at that shit, it was just a bubbling mess of tar in their baking dish.
Oh dear.
And it's like they replaced the eggs with some weird shit too. I don't remember.
Oh my god. Someone needs to enroll Doug in a cooking class, stat. But right now, you've got to cheer up Omen by finding a spell they can cast with no magic.
Can I have brownies but without the applesauce? Yeah, Wisp.
This spell is for shooting metal objects at deadly speed. You're pretty sure that's just...
Why is there so many guns at this fucking con?
I don't know.
Clearly the con is in Texas.
I mean, that is a pretty popular state for there to be cons.
Yeah,
that's
they
probably
have
because there's probably just because the amount of streamers that are there now.
Yeah. Well, like, Texas is a big, like, business place, too.
True. You don't need a possession spell to control someone else's body. Just piggyback ride them.
That sounds like it would boost your fun?
Probably. What the
Gun,
one be?
gun, 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 gun.
Probably
gun,
boldness,
gun.
if we're being
Yeah,
real
if
here.
I had to guess.
Yeah. Well,
Solve all your problems with guns
Yeah.
in this game.
With
Yeah,
the power
pretty
of
much.
friendship and this gun we found at the convention.
Yeah.
one moment. I need to make you guys bigger because you are tiny.
Teeny tiny, just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Nice
Gun.
job, idiots.
That presents the same problem, idiots. Guns are fueled by magic, which I cannot cast.
Well, actually, as it turns
I'm
out-
like 65% sure guns aren't fueled by magic. Wait, really? So any old fool can use them?
The great equalizer.
Pretty much. What a wonderful world, eh?
I'm just now looking at her cloak and how there's spikes on the inside and the outside.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
like,
I
it's
think
an iron. This is a torture armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm imagining it was meant to be
Well,
styled
I
after
think
Iron
it's
Maiden.
really fucking cool.
Then I must obtain one. Are guns difficult to get?
Is that the
Uh,
Apparently
No.
not in this place.
I'm no expert, but they're deadly weapons, so I imagine it'll be hard. 30 minutes later, Omen walks out of the gun store with a pistol in her pocket. Well, that was easy. Now to put this deadly baby to use. Should we go to a shooting range or something? Shooting the gun would be more fun if you had a target to aim at. Doug. Anything can be a target if you use your imagination. Omen shoots some poor sap crossing the street. He was jaywalking, so you guess he kind of deserved it.
Omen, don't be a cop.
Mwah!
Oh,
Oh, the police are back! Excuse me, miss. Did you just shoot that innocent bystander? Yes, but you see, I had a very good reason for doing so. I wanted to. Fair enough, but you gotta have a license to carry a firearm. You know what the punishment for not having one is? No? What is it? The warning. Consider yourself warned. Carry your license, young lady.
Jesus.
And remember, civilians are only allowed to shoot 4 people per day. But between you and me, if you claim it was self-defense, you can squeeze in a few more for free.
Good lord. Oh, that's a good
Noted.
This is just Texas.
This is.
It is.
We are in
Holy
Texas.
shit, you live in hell. But at least Omen's happy with their new gun. You gain +2 boldness and you lose 2 fun.
Oh man. Time to get back.
I
To
am-
My turn?
Me still. Me. I get to play the game.
Damn, your charm is a 20.
And you know what? I'm
Lord.
feeling quite charming. You find some teenage girls selling their own fanzines. Aw, so cute. You check them out and they are awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. You show them how it's done, you make your own zine right in front of them. What a mentor. You leave it on their stand so they can sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that awesome zine you made nets you 2 charm. What a dick move.
More shit, let me show you what a real piece of work looks like.
You're roaming the booth with Zoe, April, and Doug when you spot a booth selling cute plushies and other merchandise. Super kawaii, the sign says around it. Cuteness levels over 9,000. Prepare to bust an uwu. Okay, my curiosity speaks. I gotta see how kawaii this shit is. Come on. I'll pass more signs as you enter the booth. Not for the faint of hearted, senpai. Abandon all hope, ye sussy bakas who enter here.
I don't know.
This seems sketchy. Are you sure this is safe? Of course it's safe. It's just a plushie store. Kind of weird marketing tactic, though. Or it's genius marketing tactic that makes you want to check it out that even much. Finally, Vander shop.
Talk about elves.
Huh? After all this build-up, it's kind of underwhelming. Yeah, these plushies aren't cute, and are cute, but not shit a rainbow and pass out cute. You haven't seen anything yet, says the vendor smugly. Do you think you can handle my most kawaii product? Only one way to find out. Lay it on us. The vendor pulls out a black box, unlatches the padlock, and shows you the most kawaii shit you've ever seen. Ah! Fuck! Fuck! We fucked up! No! It's too kawaii! They all collapse, vomiting rainbows and glitter. These levels of kawaii are too dangerous to be viewed with the naked eye. Do something before your friends fall into the cuteness coma ever. Kawaii overdose is no different from snake venom, you think. Time to use your survival skills. Suck the kawaii out of your friend's body! Read the product's label. It was probably made by people under very non-kawaii working conditions. No. Clearly, I have to take one for the team here.
It's snake venom.
Alright, I have to. Come here, Doug.
Get
Come
your
here,
squish
April.
business.
Come here, Zoe. I'm gonna give you a second. Good idea, but honestly, you call any idea that involves sucking on your friends good.
Sucker.
Sucker for love.
Sucker for love. Shut up. Shut up. No. Fuck, fuck, fuck! Whoa, hold the phone. Is someone sucking on my ankle?
Went for the ankle first, huh?
The ankle mouth.
Oh my.
You're such a silly goose.
Looks like Mox is. What are you doing down there, you silly goose? Wow, Mox! Whoa! Whoa! Hold on a second. I'm holding my hands out like I'm trying to tame dinosaurs or some shit. Hold on.
Dinosaurs
Hold
for a couple days.
on. Shut up. My waifu month crimes
Waifu month, everybody.
cannot condemn me here. We're still in the month. I am
I'm in
safe.
more pain than you. I can do what the fuck I want.
Wait, let me guess. I think I've got a good understanding of Mox's quirks by now. I think he is doing leash roleplay. Must be the hot new craze. Nah, I think he's trying to suck the excessive kawaii out of my system. You know, like poison.
Is a
Really?
choice.
That sounds a little, Let's go with not smart. Well, he managed to distract us from the kawaii overdose, so I guess it was kind of effective. Nice! Doing something kind of works is my specialty! Hey, don't stop now. It's my turn to get my ankle slapped! Whoa!
Oh my.
Whoa! Wait, but if it's not actually removing the excess kawaii, why do you want him to? Because he was clearly having fun with it. It's not a finish or anything. Uh-huh.
Alright, April 1st is pretty fucking funny.
April 1st is
Funny at
hilarious.
the time.
Also,
fucking- I
yeah,
fucking
her
love
name is
April.
April fucking 1st. April Fools. Oh, that's great.
The Clussy can leave.
No, the classy stays.
The Clussy leaves.
The dog stays!
Just starts rotating like a fucking hot dog rapidly.
The nose stays on.
Hong Hong. You vent to suckling on your friends like a newborn piglet. They praise you for your heroism and your sucking techniques. Big wins! Yay!
Put me out of my misery.
Meaning plus
Shows
bonus
funny.
for being willing to suck out the kawaii poison but lose 2 smarts. My brain! Ah! It sucked so good and hard, my brain's smaller.
Ready to
Lack of oxygen does, so yeah.
Is that one creativity?
The hotel
yeah,
is,
the
yeah.
hotel's pretty good.
Alright. Chalk, would you do me a favor and read this one for me? Because I need to settle after that shit.
Alright, hang on, let me sit up here.
Mox,
You're in your hotel.
you're an expert on... What is it, Mox? You're an expert sucker. Fucking...
You're in your hotel room, unpacking your bags. Crap, you forgot your cosplay underwear.
That is important, depending on the cosplay.
That is actually important. You wanted your cosplay to be 100% faithful, but now you're forced to use your regular underwear. This is a technically imperceptible cosplay tragedy. I feel for you. Here, take +2 creativity to imagine you're wearing the underwear you left in. Later, you're in the hotel lobby, going to town on some vending machine snacks when Zoe, Doug, and Nico sprint past you.
Chalk is canonically the narrator now?
I guess so. Why does he have a... That's a fake gun. Everyone else has real guns, and he's got the one with the fucking safety tip.
That's funny. Yeah, he's just cosplaying.
Oops, Snookat saw us. Guess they're in on this too now. Come on.
What's going on? We're hot on the trail of the greatest mystery of our time. What room is famous actor Chad Pritt staying in? Dog, I don't give a shit. Our first clue was the room directory book laying open on the front desk. It said Chad Pritt 7A. I deduced that that was the code for Chad Pritt is staying in room 7A. Case cracked.
Idea.
Do you want to just have
with a fake
cigarette?
cigarette bullets.
The fake cigarette bullets.
Fake cigarette.
Before you can ask yourself, is this wrong? You reach Chad Pritt's room. The door hangs off its hinges. Red is splattered all over the walls and floor.
Nope, absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that one, Doug. Ladies first, Zoe. I may be hard-boiled, but I'm still a gentleman at heart. Pussy! Oh. You and Zoe enter the room. The furniture is destroyed. There's blood everywhere. A live feed of the lobby security camera plays on the TV. That wasn't enough. There's a full display of weird shit scattered everywhere. Conspiracy board full of pictures of people yelling, a mask that looks exactly like Chad Pritt's face, and a huge pile of orange Skittles in the sink. Why? Look at these. It's only the orange ones. Just why? That's what I said, girl. Everyone knows the orange ones are like the 4th best ones. And there's also the blood. The blood is also weird. Nico's quiet. They're eyeing the orange Skittles, but it's hard to tell if they're weirded out or just hungry. I mean, bro, you can have them. I don't think anyone will help
That
you.
face says a lot. Look at it. That is a man who's mentally checked out of reality right now.
I'm not sure he's ever mentally checked in.
I've seen Snoo make that face several times when they're EP.
I'm making that face right now. You better figure out what happened before your friend eats the evidence. But where do you even start? No, he can have them.
A good idea to eat crime scene food.
Yeah, why not? If only the walls could talk. Actually, they probably can. There must be some weird spell out there for giving walls the gift of speech. Let's look up Chad's upcoming films. All of this clearly smells of method. I don't know what either of these seem like they would go for.
The top one could potentially be smart.
I feel like that's creative.
Smart for creativity,
Maybe.
and I want to boost my creativity.
Well, I would have thought creativity would have been method acting.
Maybe.
Whichever one you like the most.
I want to boost my creativity.
I mean, I think either one of them is either creativity or smarts, and I'm not sure which way around it is, because you could also argue that looking up a list of his films is also smarts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the wall, talking to the walls. Oh, I know just the spell. Stand back, everyone. Zoe does her spooky eldritch magic thing. Nothing visibly changes, but you can feel the whole room is staring into your soul now, so that's fun. I'm not gonna be able to scream this line.
Oh, what's happening? How am I speaking? How am I thinking? Why am I alive?
Let me explain. I just burdened you with consciousness because, I don't know, I tend to do that sort of silly stuff. My name's Zoe.
Zoe? Okay, hi. If you give me life, does that make you my mommy?
How about you just call me your friend for now, and we'll go from there.
Friend? I've never had a friend before. All my life I've stood here silently watching guys conversate, gesticulate, copulate.
Wait, wasn't there something important we wanted to ask this wall? Was there? I don't know. I heard copulate and kind of blocked everything else out. That face is so fucking funny every time.
The new Scott face.
Oh, well, whatever it was, I'm certain it wasn't as important as making a new friend. Yeah, let's let our new friend decide what we should do.
Well,
my favorite...
Oh, sorry. I thought...
No, I was reading the line and then I stopped because I was reading it.
Okay, fine. Well, my favorite hobby is usually watching people copulate. Perhaps some of you could copulate for me.
Oh, Wall, you horn dog. None of you copulate for the Wall, but hooray for horny new... No! It was the smart option. No, I wanted to greet you.
Now your brain bigger.
No, I don't want my brain bigger.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
Oh, we'll go somewhere with chairs? Well, that's the main stage.
Post-mortem domino.
Oh dear. You sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion of the game Domino. You learn that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The 7th iteration added the crucial rules that forbids eating your own pieces.
Sorry, Snoop.
Damn it.
An hour later, true, they are. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group, which actually isn't hard, but still, +2 smarts for you. Vera arrives and is keen to visit a meet and greet for her favorite newspaper cartoonist, Carl Onslow. You thought Print was dead, but apparently not for her. Mr. Onslow, sir, it's an honor to meet you. The understated humor of your strips always makes me smile, even after reading about tightening financial regulations.
Domino should have been like that one meme.
Thank you, my dear.
Loss.
Hearing that was just the pick-me-up this old man needed. Is something wrong? Well, I've signed a new contract with a big corporation. It seemed a good deal at the time, but now I've thought about it a bit. Maybe $40 was a bit on the low end for the rights to my life's work.
Bro, you got
Snog.
Sir, could I have a look at your contract? The cartoonist hands the contract over. Despite its length, Vera makes quick work of it. I see. Sir, I happen to run a law office of irrelevant legality. Please let me represent you. I'll get you out of this. You do that? Ah, thank you, young lady. That's very kind.
She wants the $40.
True. You all go and find the corporate representatives the cartoonist deals with. And of course, they turn out to be...
Yeah, these fuckers.
Of course.
Hello! You're not worrying about your contract again, are you, Mr. Onslow? I thought you made your funny little pictures for the love of it, not the money. Hey, you're lucky we don't charge you for the privilege of getting to see them in print. Now that's what. Now that you say that, maybe you have a point. No, they don't. Listen, you two, I'm Mr. Onslow's new legal representative, and I'll be renegotiating his contract. And no offense, but I don't think you can take negotiations with us. You'll be begging for mercy by sunrise, legally speaking.
Vera is going to turn them into piles of blood.
Oh yeah. I doubt it'll go on that long. You'll be the ones on your knees long before then. Also, legally speaking.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Big talk from someone who's already made a crucial mistake. You can't renegotiate a valid contract, and believe me, when I tie something up, I make sure it's tight. Don't worry about that. My co-counsel, Cult Daddy K, has already discovered that this contract is invalid, haven't you? Far be it from you to contradict Vera. How do you invalidate this contract?
Oh, says Wiz. Oh, what?
Claim the contract was signed under duress. You threatened him to sign. Framing someone for a crime is okay if that someone is yourself. Argue the contract is null and void because Vera is actually the cartoonist's financial dominatrix, and a pre-existing contract establishes all his works belong to her.
That last one seems like something.
Yeah, it really does, and I think it's the one I'm gonna pick.
I just realized they may actually pose a threat to your ranking of #1 at sucking. Shut up. Shut up. In the ankle sense, not personality sense. I don't know if that's much better there, sir.
No, do the second one. It's funnier.
It's funny.
A financial dominatrix? What's that? Some kind of advisor? Listen, just play along, and I'm sorry for everything I'm about to say. You bad little piggy signing on with these lowlives. You know our contract forbids you from making transactions on your own. Transfer me $100 as punishment right now. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Advisor. You really do expect us to believe that this pathetic old man is in a kink relationship with you? Excuse you. The only one who talks about my Finn sub like that is me. How about I take a look at this contract of yours and make sure everything checks out?
I hate Finn subs. Fucking hate Finn subs.
I do as well. That's a very personal document between my sub and I won't break his trust. Maybe you wouldn't understand these things. Please, I have got 15 Finsums in my personal portfolio alone.
That leech is drooling.
Yes,
yes, she is.
They've been drooling since they asked for the contract.
If you're wanting to compare assets, we could be here a while. Mine are quite extensive. She certainly sounds like she knows what she's doing. If word gets out that we stepped on another Dom's toes, we'll never attract any subs. I mean talent again. Agreed. Well, let's cut this one loose. With those bloodsuckers dealt with, you return to the con. A new spring in the old cartoonist step. There, you'll be free to negotiate a new contract with more favorable terms now. You don't have to worry about that. I didn't understand any of it, but it rather gave this old man a thrill. And I suppose you'll negotiate my new contract for me too. I'd be honored to. It's sweet to see Vera championing this old man and his work that she loves so much. Not that you would say that to her face. You lose -2 boldness, gain 2 fun.
It was really sweet of her to be like, man, fuck this nerd shit. Immediately goes to probably the nerdiest thing out here.
Uh-huh.
It's shopping time!
Oh.
I go shopping. Look,
It's
a
today.
humble store, stranger. Here you can get beautiful figurines with amazing properties. They have all sorts of effects, which you will discover as you unbox them. There are different mystery box categories, each one tied to a different type of effect. Okay, some clues and effect ties you don't start looking through the boxes, excuse me. So you choose which box category you want before you open it. You'll decide if you want to keep it for yourself or give it to a friend. A balance between
Mox.
chaos. Uh-huh.
Mox!
Uh-huh.
It could be a boat! Ronzi, if you pull a ship and a fucking bottle out of this thing, I am throttling you through the computer.
No, no, if you pull a fucking boat and a bottle out of this thing, I'm cracking open the bottle and I'm drinking the whole thing. And don't fret, if you aren't a fan of surprises at all, there's a category that guarantees no effect at all. So ready for the unboxing? It isn't my favorite customer. Well, actually, you aren't my favorite yet, but you might be if you pick a box already. Daniel does nothing. This figure is literally nothing. Classic. Stats. Now they are people. Stats, but other people is based on the stat icons from popular video game Human Problem. They are said to have slight effects on people's things. Zodiac Thirst. Cosmic Office includes a first selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs that you can date and then claim dating sim. These figurines are said to have a non-slight effect on people's stats. Test your fortune. Buff Bugs! Oh, so you like Buff Bugs. They immortalizes some of the most legendary wrestlers of an underground insect league that was popular years ago. But beware, these big muscles come back with big effects on stats. That can't be a nod to the fucking wrestling bug girls from Yakuza, right?
You know, I was literally just thinking the same thing.
It might be.
Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places for those who want locations to get spicier. I can't help but feel like this is weirdly tailored to shit I've done, because we have the stats for Monster Prom, the Zodiac things from dating sims, the Yakuza, the fact I draw the Eiffel Tower in different stages of romantic life trauma. For charity.
They've been watching your streams.
My weird little village brings the figurine form some of the most popular neighbors of this cozy yet creepy game. They are said to be cursed. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. Major Arcana No Mercy. You're eyeing Major Arcana No Mercy has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason.
Oh, okay, so it's like the... do you remember some of the effects from Monster Camp with the drinks? That you change the artwork.
Yeah.
The High Priestess. It makes you hear an audience that acts quite erratically.
Like, to be honest, I would watch the anime, whatever the anime is.
Same.
Ah, now here's a person with a taste for mystery. Grab a box, any box, they're all the same and infinitely different.
Could be a boat.
Could be a boat.
Could be a boat.
Technically speaking, you guys could be assholes and just throw all the boxes at me.
Yeah. I'm very curious.
Do it.
I'm very curious.
Onion.
It makes you see the romance options in a special outfit. Okay.
Interesting.
This is my favorite customer.
If it isn't my favorite customer. Well, actually, you are. I guess the same one as you.
Yep.
I missed a comment from my thing. Is that yeah, you can't step on a Dom's toes. You can only do that on a subs. Jesus. No, only the Dom can do that to the sub. Stats with people now based. Said to have a slight effect on people's stats. Yeah, I'm gonna go with buff bugs. Tell myself.
The battle people.
Big.
Every turn, your own stats will keep swapping positions until you choose a location?
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
What should you bring business with? Day 3.
What should I write?
I get to do a thing. Can you guess what time it is? Yep, it's comic time. Time to brainstorm. What's a red flag you can't let slide on first date? They lack street smarts. They don't own even a single cow, reducing the chances of having tasty chalky milk whenever you want.
That one.
Their appealing cooking skills are a lie, as they're being controlled by a rat under their hat. They happen to live in the sewers, which probably affects their personal hygiene. Sewer.
Sewer level? Sewer level. At a sewer level encounter.
Sewer. No.
At a sewer level.
No. This is a red flag. The fact that they don't have a cow and don't have access to chalky milk is a tragedy. It's not a red flag. So stop saying chalky milk. Stop shouting chalky milk in my chat. Stop it.
Chalky milk.
Chalky milk.
You can have chalky milk. But sewer, you guys agree? Sewer? Chalky milk? Fuck off.
Yeah.
Sewer.
Hey.
Holy!
Why haven't you finished that big project you told everyone about?
Game is pointing at you.
It really is.
Oh my god, an ancient curse. You want to fuck a lot of people first. A creature living under your bed told you that you should wait. You don't want to be rude to the bed creature. Big Oil is pressuring you not to. You probably feel threatened by you as they should.
So like that is the reason I haven't started the comic yet. It's an ancient curse. It's called ADHD.
The most ancient of curses. Sure.
Yeah, ancient curse. Well in agreement. Okay.
Yo, smart.
Smarts.
My brain. Time to get back to the con. I've been in first for a while now, guys. This is weird.
Yeah, they haven't
one
done any like turn changes.
had one turn trouble in all of this.
And it didn't even change anything.
It didn't. Okay. I want to boost my creative juices.
I need to boost.
You're chilling in your hotel room, decide to browse the room service list. Wow, they have all sorts of kinds. 6 packs of beer, lots of shoelaces, and even the very concept of creativity. And last one was expensive, but since money isn't a stat anymore, it can be a net gain stat-wise. Surely after someone brings you plus your creativity and several shoelaces, imagine all you can do with this. Thanks. Money. Right after that, Zoe comes running up to you with Liam sauntering behind her. Hey, there's my fearless assistant, ready for another episode of dealing with corporate bullshit until Liam prom is sold and Zoe gets her Garfield lingerie. I'm in a route! Oh shit!
You're on a route!
This is a custom ending.
I sure am, but why is Liam here? It's Liam prom, not Mox prom or Uppity One. I've been hired as the official Liam consultant to make sure all this all goes smooth. Someone clearly woke up on the wrong side of the coffin today. Nevertheless, you tag along to the community zone, where the execs have rented a room for this meeting. Oh, we have a limited time and time is money, so let's get right to it. We're willing to offer Zoe 2.5% royalty, we discussed. Remember that, I give him a funny voice. We're also offering both of you an onboarding bonus and a free reusable water bottle. Wow, that all sounds too good to be true. Because it probably is. What are we expected to give you in return for these things? Nothing too big. Poop just wants to make an amazing story more, how do I put it, appealing to the average consumer.
You sure about
But
Poop has it for you.
Poop on you.
But Liam has
You would never.
prompt success to speak for itself. Millions of people read it every... We're not talking about the unlocked website. 804 and Tumblr.
That's that audience.
Yeah.
Hello?
It's been going on.
Hello? On 804 and Tumblr, we're talking about the real customers. Yes, for our focus groups, it has shown that the ticket Leon's personality isn't exactly universally beloved. Good.
Good.
In addition, Proof has acquired some new sponsors, and they'd like to incorporate some light product placement into Liam Prom series.
W.GG code poor Cam 10% off.
Absolutely not. God, no.
Blasphemy! I'm not a product to be bought and sold. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm literally selling your likeness right now.
Damn it. Damn it.
Fucking laugh track.
The fucking laugh track isn't supposed to make the joke funny, damn it.
But it's for a good cause. I need the lingerie. We'll make this simple. Which do you feel? I hear the voices. I hear the voices.
You're just... This is just what you hear as a streamer normally.
We'll make this simple. Which ingredient character would you be willing to integrate in order to appease our shareholders? Delicious soda hands, Liam, or sexy demon bad boy, Liam?
What was that? Soda?
Only cans?
Only cans? Cheese technology?
Hold on. I'm gonna think on this real quick. I'm gonna take a piss and think about this real quick. It's a very important decision. The thinking piss. The thinking man's game.
Oh, are we taking a quick break?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do the same.
I have 4 peeps on a stick. Soda 150% up or not soda minus 100%. Sexy demon bad boy Liam would boost hotness by 90%, but bring annoyance down by 120%. That sounds like a net positive.
That sounds like a net positive. Less annoying and hotter.
Yeah.
Fuck the capitalism, give me the sexy demon voice.
Box closing the bedroom door made the blinds shake.
Well, how did you all get here? Who are you peoples?
Oh.
Alrighty. I think I'm ready to make my choice.
Yeah. Soda hands.
Okay, it sounds dumb, but no dumber than some of my other characters, like Roadrunner Liam. No, Zoe! Roadrunner Liam has legitimate reasons to exist! Nah, I literally watched
You're
the whole
so
thing.
invested in
I
this.
was like, you know what would be even dumber than this? A Roadrunner with Liam's face on it. If you sign up on Soda Hands Liam, we'll have a soda brand willing to inject millions of dollars into the project. It will allow us to expand our merchandising sites and maybe even fund the Liam prom things. And you wanted to make Liam! Like, obviously, I would never do this if you weren't comfortable with it, but be honest, have you really never dreamed of having sodas for hands? Liam looks at his hands and contemplates silence. Holy shit, how long have these been here?
Not bad.
I suppose it could be useful, especially if I was craving some soda. But wouldn't the can just become empty after I drank the soda? It could be infinite soda if that's what it takes for you to say yes. But that doesn't make anatomical sense. We can make it work. They can be like testicles, you know. You empty them, but then they fill back up with more soda. Zoe.
Zoe?
Zoe?
What does that mean?
Zoe?
Zoe, what does that mean?
Zoe?
Zoe? Zoe?
Zoe? Zoe, what are you doing?
Let Zoe cook. Let her cook.
Yeah, I'm game.
Alzheimer's!
I guess that makes some sort of sense. It's perfect! Just picture we'll have a billboard showing Soda Hand to Liam giving a thirsty man a drink from his appendages. And the motto, as natural as any other bodily fluid, get a taste of Liam.
Oh my god.
I'll drink to that! You'll toast to that! Ah! Yeah! I called the joke! I fucking called the joke! I'm the winner! Yeah!
You know, I'm really thirsty all of a sudden.
It's really crazy. I have these 2 cans in my hands right now. I totally shouldn't be drinking them at the same time, but I'm so thirsty.
Man, I want to listen to that. To the only can song.
Shockingly combining Canada Dry, Fruit Splash Cherry Ginger Ale, and lime flavored sparkling water actually worked. I don't know why.
Both at the same time?
Yes.
Mox's Twitch.
You can't mix potions in your stomach like that. You'll explode.
Every sub, Mox will open a new can by the mic and get that crisp can opening sound.
You give me a new sub, I will absolutely open 1 can per sub.
God.
You give me a tier 3 subs, you still only get 1 can, but I'll do it really close to the mic.
Well, we waste enough soda in this apartment anyway, so fuck it.
Listen, we can buy more soda with all the sub money.
We have to wait for that money to come in!
The smarts. The smarts. Where you going?
What will it cost for you to open
Well, I
a
was gonna
Chucky
go to the
milk?
hotel, but...
Snoo is the one who negotiates the Chucky milk prices. Snoo, what is the price of 1 Chucky milk?
This will boost my fun. Again.
You okay?
Oh, goodness. I hiccuped and then it was like baby barf and I got confused. Anyway. You check out the games going on at the community zone, you can find an area dedicated to retro video games. Okay. Start playing some N64 games, and then you go further back in time to play the original Super Mario, where Mario was a dick.
Yeah, with Donkey Kong. He was an asshole in that game.
Yeah. Well, that was Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Round out your playing session by playing checkers at the Royal... and the Royal Game of I want to know how to play that game. I'm very curious about it.
Same, actually.
Your Mesopotamian gamer skills grant you +2 fun. Zoe's set to complete the finals of the Pokemon's video game tournament. You, Nico, and Doug go to watch her win. Oh! They're... They didn't say anything about all being maid girls.
I feel underdressed all of a sudden as I look down at my Zoe body.
Hey Zoe, good look out there today. Thanks, I think I'll do pretty well. I went with a STEM workers and an interest in the fine arts build. That, I'll be honest, Zoe, that sounds like a legitimate Pokemon competitive team build.
Yeah.
That's great, I'm really excited to cheer you on. Spent all day researching Pokemon so I could be the exposition character that explains all the rules while you win the tournament. He's such a weeaboo, he's so funny.
You love him, don't you?
I do.
Oh!
The white hair bias is also doing a lot.
Her face!
Aww, that's so cute. Aw, you're the best. But despite Zoe's pretty good party comp and your support, her first round is pretty rough. What's going on? Why is Zoe struggling so much? Aha! Exposition time! Looks like her opponent is running a frat bro comp. Their Pokemons know the Party Night move. Party Night starts a party that lasts for 5 turns. All of Zoe's nerdier Pokemons are at a disadvantage for being out of their comfort zone.
Jeez.
What? That's terrible! When did Pokemons become a horror game? Doug, I am shaking your hand right now, bro. All of Zoe's Pokemans go down, from the woman with 4 dogs and a PhD in quantum mechanics to the biomedical engineer who's super into anime.
Pokemon?
Shit, I got creamed and not in the fun way.
Oh my!
I'm gonna need a better strategy for round 2. Any ideas, fam? Oh no, I'm still recovering from the idea of being trapped in a party night for 5 turns.
My favorite Pokemon is Socrates.
Don't look at me. Go ahead.
That
Go
party night reference is
5 nights.
it's gonna come into effect. Well, no. What we discussed yesterday.
Oh.
Don't look at me. I only learned enough about this game to dump exposition about it. I have no idea how to play it. Snookat, what do you think I should do? No pressure, but you're kind of my only hope. Okay! Remove all of Zoe's Pokemon specs. According to every rom-com, the moment a nerd takes her glasses off, they become substantially more appealing. When in doubt, cheat. Glitch Zoe's game so she can add the game-breaking Pokemon Missing Norman to her party.
Missing Norman. Wait, just unlocked Missing Norman in your game, didn't you there, Chuck?
What?
Vampire Survivors.
Oh yeah, I haven't bought him, but I have unlocked him.
He has a very powerful signature move called Socrates Nuts.
Well, this one feels like Smarts. I don't know what this one would be, but I think this one's funnier.
Do it.
Unequipping their specs? That's nuts! I mean, I guess I have nothing to lose. Except the match! You could lose the match!
Cool.
True, but now I'm curious what my Pokemons look like without the glasses, so I'm doing it. Zoe unequips her Pokemon specs, and the second round of battle begins. Hey, this is the anime Pokemon I didn't know before, but you're actually, like, super hot. Zoe's Pokemon doesn't respond. It's too busy squinting and bumping into furniture. The enemy Pokemon interprets his dismissal as sexy aloofness. It feels insecure. Look, I'm strong, says the Pokemon before punching a wall and breaking its wrist. It hurt itself in its own confusion. Dang, I wish I wore glasses so I could take them off and become cooler. Could always punch a wall, that looked cool too. I don't know, it seemed painful. Look, Pokemon fainted from the injury. All the enemy Pokemons hurt themselves by jumping off of balconies and smashing beers with their foreheads in a misguided attempt to impress Zoe's Pokemon. Zoe wins! No. Man, parties are scary. Just don't jump off any balconies and you'll be fine. Got it. Oh, he's actually taking notes on this. Better protect this one.
This really is just like your group over here, Snoop. These 3 idiots.
Yeah. Gain +2 charm for making Zoe's Pokemons inexplicably hotter, but lose 2 smarts.
I think you're okay with using them smarts.
That's fine. I don't think I need
it.
Oh!
Oh! That's awful!
Until you pick a location.
Oh, god damn it! The fucking lag is working against me!
Oh no.
You grab a seat at the main stage where a panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently, they should be color coordinated, have a distinct personality, and also a cool name, like Kratos, Luigi, or Cold Daddy K.
Yeah, that's one of the coolest names.
Hell yeah. You learn you'd make an awesome PC, and that self-knowledge equates to +2 smarts. Really wish I'd increased that 16, but okay.
Is what it is.
You were wandering around when you see Omen and Liam arguing. A spooky con staple as familiar to you as a merch table. One day, Delacourt. One day without this armor, that is all I ask.
No.
Then you're asking for too much. The Coven put you in that magic-suppressing armor for a reason. Yeah, a stupid reason. You try to take over the world one time. I'm sorry, Omen. You know I always championed your ability to be redeemed, but restoring your magic is a step too far.
I think you shot a guy yesterday. I don't think you're really ready.
True.
And stabbed a whole bunch of people.
And stabbed Ronzi.
For art. You need to make peace with your new reality. If you need any help with that, let me know.
Oh, fucking Liam.
Fucking Liam.
As if I'd even ask you to hold open a door for me, you insufferable, undeferred eggplant.
Underfed.
Underfed.
Oh. Okay, yeah, underfed eggplants. Bad day omen. Bad century, more like. Liam refuses to authorize me to remove my accursed armor. It is unfortunate, because there are many activities I would like to perform without it. Fingers crossed, she's talking about sex. Alas, we must persevere.
Persevere.
Yeah, I realized my mistake.
Did you realize?
Those R's are very close to the V, though.
Yeah. There are some other spells in my grimoire that I'd like to cast, magic or not. I used to have the grandest of times summoning otherworldly creatures. Sometimes to broker deals, sometimes to have a chat. Ah, the halcyon days of youth. My inability to activate a summoning circle makes this impossible, but perhaps, with your innovative ideas, we could change that. Omen's ego is clearly riding on this, and hey, with any luck, this might result in her riding on you someday. How can you summon an entity? No magic required. Oh my. Most definitely ride me.
I was thinking order a pizza, and sure enough, the second option was order a pizza.
Summoning powerful entities is an exercise in selfishness. You're always calling them to come to you. Have you ever considered visiting them? Ordering a pizza is like summoning a delivery person and includes pizza, which most traditional summoning spells lack.
That's true. You usually don't get pizza out of summoning spells.
I should know. I've been summoning demons for years, and I've never gotten a pizza from it.
Except that one pizza demon.
No.
There was quite literally a pizza that was a demon.
No. That
didn't work.
It didn't count. Birds ate them, and then Sunny ate them.
Well, at least Sunny got some pizza.
Sunny loved pizza.
Did he chomp it?
He did.
Yes.
I'm not sure which is what in this one. Could the bottom one be fun?
Bottom one could be fun.
It might be fun.
I like pizza. I would choose the pizza option.
Yeah. Oh, I have a feeling I know who it's going to be as well.
Yeah. It's gonna be the one girl.
Give me the pizza.
Yeah.
Girl.
What a perfect plan. You place a pizza order while Omen dials up her resident shenanigan assistants. We heard there'd be pizza and came immediately.
Greetings, minions.
Good. But while we wait for the pizza, we are going to pick a fight. Let's check out that biker bar. What? Why? Doug, my sweet summer child. A summon's main use is to provide aid in battle. This is the only way to test Cult Daddy K's suggestion.
Hey, it's a bear.
It's a bear. Fuck yeah! Let's fight and die for this pizza, Omen! Never have I had better minions. Or friends.
Ah. She admitted
You
to having
soon-
friends.
Yeah. You soon enter the biker bar. Omen buys a beer exclusively for the purpose of throwing it at a stranger. That was my drink, you unwashed frog fucker. You wanna fight? Ah, what a sweet coincidence. That's exactly what I want. Eat axe, you foul beast! Yeah, I'm gonna hit you too, as soon as I get back from hiding in the bathroom. Pizza for Omen!
It's a bad
No, it's not the girl.
Yes, I command you to throw pepperonis at my enemies, lowly hireling. The things I do to get a tip. Your opponents are forced to deal with Pepperoni Face. Omen follows up by punching them, because it's hard to dodge a punch with scalding pepperonis in your eyes. Later, after the fight, you all enjoying your victory pizza. Best spell side effect ever. You gain +2 fun and lose 2 charm.
Time to get back to the con.
But I'm not prepared.
It's still me!
Cheers.
I get to play the game. Anybody be
Looks like we
offended
get
if I go to the vendor?
Nah,
charm, isn't it? No, it's fine.
it's fun. No, that's yeah.
You check out the stands and buy a few comic books that give you a free tote bag. After that, you buy a couple of prints from an artist, get another tote bag. Then you buy a cool tote bag, and then they give it to you inside a free tote bag. You get 2 charm from all these fashionable and free tote bags you now have. Only had something to candy ball. You're working around the merch hall with your friends when you realize Doug's lagging behind the rest of the group. You look back and see him staring fondly at Dakimakura of Junko Onishima from the Dangamonsta franchise.
She looks really
She's
funny.
She's in disguise, so she's not recognized in the merch room.
Probably shouldn't have the clown on the front and all that.
No, it's
Oh,
fun.
Are you thinking about buying a waifu pillow? Nice. I'm more of a Chiaki stan myself, but Junko's cool too. Fucking Junko. This is all a Danganronpa thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
No, I really like it, but I guess I'm worried about what people will say. They'll say, wow,
Fuck
dude,
what other
that's an
people
awesome Dakimakura. I wish I had one just like that, or maybe one with Chiaki on it, because she's the best girl. Maybe. Or maybe they'll say, Doug's so lame. Why do he waste his money on that when he could have bought insurance, or whatever regular people spend money on? Who cares what regular people think? People who don't have a... Shut up. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Akira.
Anime is real.
Anime is real. People who don't have a collection of horny Dakimakuras are the real weirdos. Zoe's right. Never let the fear of plebeians judge you from making a sound investment in a Dakimakura. Anime is real! It sure is, Wisp. Anime is a subculture
It sure is.
of modern media. Why shouldn't you honor it in the form of a beautiful drawing of a woman that you can hold at night? Yeah, don't worry, Doug. The coolest thing can be yourself. Not that I know anything about what that's like.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
Aw, I really appreciate your support, but I still don't know. Poor Doug. Con is the last place you should feel insecure. You should feel insecure about making the greedy purchase. He won't get the Dakimakura unless he thinks he can justify it. Maybe you can help him think of an excuse for owning it. He'll be brave enough to buy it! Tell people the Dakimakura's cursed object that contains the soul of your loved one, and you're still figuring out how to get them out of their soft, cushy cage. Dakimakuras are the ultimate weapon in a pillow fight. Their length means bigger blows, and the sexier character is just a diversion to make the opponent horny. Honestly, not a bad idea. Makes logical sort of sense. OMG, y'all! We have to have a Dakimakura pillow fight at my place, and I am fucking surprised Operation Body Pillow didn't evolve into some sort of pillow fight.
There's
Yeah,
a picture
you're
of me
right.
being buried.
Huh? Yeah, you were buried,
There's a
but like
picture of me being buried,
that
but
doesn't count.
that's it.
That doesn't count. Okay.
I don't know. Oh my goodness, he's got fire eyes. I don't know what kind of a weapon would Mia even count as.
Mia is definitely a multi-manned weapon.
WMD.
It's armor.
WMD.
It's armor. You just wear her. Okay, I'm gonna find the Dakimakura. Come to me, Junko. Time skip to Thanksgiving Day, which I guess we celebrate here in Monstropolis for some reason. Doug's aunt arrives and immediately starts fussing over her nephew. Doug, your dad told me you got in a fight. What happened? Were you hurt? Don't worry, Aunt Deb. I'm okay. No one else could even touch me. Well, it's not good for you to be getting into fights. What kind of example are you setting for your son, Dave? Hey, there's no harm in encouraging my boy to defend himself. Besides, Dougie brought a hell of a weapon to the fight. In fact, let me go get it. Is that a pillow? Does that include Haruki? Maybe. Actually, it's a limited edition Junko Onishima Dakimakura from Dangan Monster 3. You can't find her in that bikini in just any old store. Jesus. I'm actually surprised they don't have some graphic art for this. This is normally something they just throw up. It's the perfect weapon, strong and blood like me. As soon as your opponent's distracted by the cartoon woman's generous figure, BAM! Okay, but I still don't understand. Doug brought a pillow to a fight? And he won? Well, what else was he supposed to bring to a pillow fight? A gun? Be serious, Doug. In this day and age, who knows?
Yeah.
Doug looks at you and gives you a grateful wink. Yeah, you're there too. Don't question it. You gain +2 boldness and lose 2 charm.
Come on.
I'm sorry, I guess I'm spending Thanksgiving with Doug this year.
Alright, well, that's fine.
You could go to the hotel.
My creativity. Chilling in your hotel room, staring at the ceiling, when you've already memorized the ceiling, you decide to call room service. Room service asks you, how can I help you? And you tell the room service you memorized the ceiling because you were bored. Turns out room service loves your room ceiling. They memorize it out of boredom too. You talk about it for hours. Conversation is enriching and inspires you for any ceiling-themed creative project you may have in the future. You gain +2 creativity. Alright, man.
This game really makes you the biggest weirdo like you could possibly be.
Yeah. Sometime later, you're chilling in the hotel with Zoe and Nico when Doug bursts into the room like a socially awkward bull.
Me.
Why are you still in maid outfits?
Why not?
Because
Oh,
you
wait.
only see them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
my
have your
funny
doll.
joke. It's great. I forgot. Freaking out, this is the best day of my life. I'm gonna throw up. Someone call my mom. It's a lot to unpack here. What's going on? I entered a raffle this morning thinking the prize was rare pogs, but turns out it was for a lunch with an actor named Keenan Reams, and I actually won. Wait, is the raffle still going on? How rare are these pogs? Can we focus? I'm about to meet a celebrity I've never even heard of, and I'm not at all prepared. Or some icebreakers bone, but the ink got smudged. Is how you the weather a good conversation starter?
Meh.
Sure, if you want the follow-up, but question B, are you having a stroke?
That's the power of friendship.
Don't worry, Doug. We can help you. We'll make sure you have a great impression with the power of friendship.
The maid outfit completes that line.
There it does. There it
What should
does.
we do? What should we do? Give him an earpiece and feed him lines, Cyrano style? Actually, I was gonna suggest we whip up some Doug cosplay. I whip up some Doug cosplay and go in his place, but your idea is better. 15 minutes later, Doug's sitting across from Keenan Reams while you, Zoe, and Nico watch them from the window with a walkie-talkie. It's really, really, really nice to meet you, sir. I'm Keenan. No, wait, you're Keenan. I knew that. My name's, I want to say Dennis? Uh-oh, he's dying out there. Don't panic, Doug. Wink at him. Cool people are always winking. Can Doug wink? Does he even have eyelids? Oh, good question. Psst, Doug, do you have eyelids? Zoe and Nico are many wonderful things, but good wing people isn't one of them. Feed Doug some lines so he makes a good impression on this celebrity. It's your chance to make up a cool backstory for Doug. Feed him an alternate biography through the earpiece. Honesty is the best policy. Confess you're pulling a Serrano. It's bound to be a great icebreaker as
They're
well.
gonna turn out to also be doing a Serrano while talking to you if you do this.
That's
And you're
funny.
gonna have an impromptu conversation with someone else with them as a proxy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one. So I'm sure you know plenty about me. Tell me about you. Okay, little known fact about me. I have 3 friends who are giving me conversational advice through an earpiece. Wait, what? Not cool, guys. Oh, an earpiece? Really? Yeah, it's hard to see because I don't have actual ears, but it's there. I can't believe this.
Yeah! I'm so fucking cultured!
Yep, they're hiding in that bush behind the window. Look, they're waving hello. Oh shit, they are right next to us. How did we not notice that? That's who kept kicking my lid. Sorry I deceived you, but I was so nervous. I've never done one of these lunch with a fan things before. I was worried I'd come off as unrelatable, out of touch big shot. Oh, Keenan, you didn't have to worry. How could I not find you relatable? You're doing the exact same thing I'm doing. True, earpiece twinsies. And you know what? Revealing the Cyrano check actually gave Doug an excellent material to bond with Keenan over. Now that Double Cyrano is out in the open, you and the Kingdom's other 3 friends also participate in the conversation
I'm
through the earpiece.
so on top of this!
No, my creativity!
Fuck your creativity, I was right!
Oh god, I forgot about this.
I'm sorry, I'm still in shock that I called it so perfectly.
I don't really care as long as it's not the 4 on the smarts. This is so detrimental anyway. What is it?
Are dating
Are
sims back?
dating
Yeah,
sims
there was a
back?
game
Yeah.
called Dinosaur with double D's.
That's not a dating sim.
That's a trauma experience. You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled Are Dating Sims Back? The stage is empty, and after a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, they're not, because they never left to begin with. Yay! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain +2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool. Afterwards, you join Zoe, Omen, and April to see a Q&A with one of the top 3D modelers in the video game industry. Hello everyone, I'm Alice Garcia, and I'm well known for 3D rendering the digestive systems of every character in the Sploosh Kaboom franchise.
That's not Crash Bandicoot, you think?
Yeah.
Because that sounds
gotta
like
be.
a goddamn Cat Icarus joke.
It's gotta be.
Nah, I mean, I don't know why I thought Splatoon, but
I also went Splatoon route.
I was also thinking Splatoon, but after he said Crash Bandicoot, I think that's probably more what they're going for the name.
probably.
We'll find out. Or maybe not.
Did she just say digestive systems? Now, I know what you're thinking. Alice, how did you manage to create such realistic, fully functioning organs for my favorite video game characters? I was most assuredly not thinking that. Well, there were challenges for sure. I had to study how Sploosh's turbo mode would affect the shape and properties of his digestive
Oh my god,
system.
it is Crash Bandicoot.
These are important questions. No, they're not. Also, since Splash acquires other characters,
No, it's Kirby!
by eating them. Yeah, it's Kirby.
Oh, it is Kirby.
I had to design an unusually large esophagus for him. Of course, that would never work in real life. Your esophagus would never be able to handle eating an entire person.
I think we've eaten somebody in every game at some point, so that's bullshit.
Mine handled it pretty well the other day when I ate a very big pizza, which definitely wasn't a living person.
Hey, April, what the fuck?
I get the feeling they might be like an it clown.
I have a feeling,
Oh,
yeah.
maybe. Yeah, because it's Monster Prom, so they have to be a monster in some way.
I can see you're eager to learn more about my process, so I'm going to open the floor to questions. Pick me! Pick me! Okay, let's start with you. I prepared a list of questions about my favorite characters. Pearl the Power Princess, if that's okay. Of course. I spent 60 full working hours modeling Pearl's digestive system, so I'll be happy to answer any questions related to it.
Hard pass.
I think I'll pass my I'll pass my turn to my good friend Cult Daddy K. I'm sure he has a digestion-related question.
You wanted to
of
ask
some
questions about the
sort.
character, not the digestive system.
Mm-hmm.
You take the challenge. Ask a question about the digestive system that wows the audience and woos your friends. When Splash Kaboom is hurt, he loses all his coins. Does this mean he somehow...
Yeah.
Does this mean he somehow stores coins inside of him? More importantly, which hole do they come out of?
I use the supernatural
heard
power of money to summon chicken fries, mozzarella sticks, and Chucky milkshake. Hell yeah.
I heard you can read the future. I heard you can read the future by reading the entrails of a sacrificed animal. Can you check my innards and tell me if my job interview next week will go well?
Hey, can you do that for me for tomorrow?
Game. There's that, but also I don't have any interviews lined up because I'm not looking for them right now. I've got more important shit to worry about, like actually sorting my CV. Fucking A. I am curious as to which hole the coins come out of, though.
Alrighty. It's crazy. I'm Knuckles the Echidna. You know that copy pasta.
Knuckles the enchilada?
No. No, there's a copy pasta of Knuckles where he's just like, I'm an echidna. Echidnas have cloacas.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Well, when I was working on Splash Kaboom Adventure 4, I decided to take inspiration from real life. So I swallowed several coins and got hit by a car. I didn't learn much, so 3 months later, when I finally got out of the hospital, I looked for inspiration elsewhere. I asked myself, what if the coins weren't literal coins? Ah, yes. The coins are a metaphor. Splash is losing his value as a hero.
Shut up.
Liam, shut up. No, I actually realized metaphor is an insult to the craft, and that my question was dumb. The workings and byproducts of the digestive system are always literal. There's no place for emotions or nuance in the colon, only poop. And maybe coins too. So I swallowed a second sack of coins and got hit by another car to see if I could gain a new perspective. And this time it worked! Genius.
Wow.
Yeah, I gotta admire the work ethic. So, to sum it up, yes. Splash does store the coins inside of him. As for the hole they come out of, now I know, but I will take the answer to the grave. That was a great question. Here, take this. She winks at you and throws you a golden coin. Everyone stares at you. They're expecting you. Are they expecting you to eat the coin? Hey, gang! I've got a fun idea. Let's go to the bathrooms and wash our hands 6 or 7 times. Good idea. Oh, damn it!
Your
brain.
brain.
+2 fun, burning some deep sploosh kaboom lore, but you lose 2 smarts.
Oh, here we go. At the end, we can trade places. Everyone choose an object. Say your choice out loud to the other players before advancing. I choose this wonderful set of can hands in my hands.
Marshmallow Peep.
Onomatophone.
Player has decided on which object would make the most entertaining trademark weapon for a new action video game. Can hands. Can hands.
All right, Chalk.
Yes.
You choose.
What were my options? I have can hands and
A Marshmallow Peep.
marshmallow peep. What was the last one?
The automaphone.
Oh, the automaphone. Oh, fucking can hands. You kidding?
Can hands.
Okay. So first is Mox.
Peeps is last.
Okay.
I was about to say, but to try and persuade.
I took psychic damage. You should have been first.
Well, it's a good thing we moved faster, didn't we? Welcome back to the food court. Wanted to cover the last two important facts about this place: conversations and guests. First one is fairly simple. If you sit with the same romance option twice in the same room, you'll bond over a conversation. If you sit alone twice, you'll have some you time to sit and reflect on life and stuff, like a conversation but with yourself. Each playable character has one of these. And what about the guests? I want to tell you there's 3 things you gotta do if you want to get a date with one of them. First, you have to meet their date requirements by the end of the run. You'll have clues for what these requirements are when you first greet the guests, and they'll tell you what their type is. Second, you gotta have a fun little date with them to get to know each other better. This is done by calling them a second time when you come back to the food. Shut up. Third, remember to choose none of them when you're asked which romance option you want to date at the end of the run. And that'd be all. Now let's go sit somewhere. You want our friend group's origin story, huh? You betcha! Well, I won't be the one to deny backstory bits to the ones thirsting for lore. Omen is part of the Redemption Arc program. They're dripping with lore, and I think it's far better for them to share it if you want. Nico, I met through Liam. Then, there's Liam. We met as rivals at the annual Deadly Race of Death, where 100 people race, but no one comes out alive. Wait, what? I thought... I'm kidding. We met at Spooky Academy. That's kind of boring, so I have my own headcanon. Okay, fair. Doug and I met through AO4. He was one of my first ever readers. He left reassuring comments on everything I wrote. It really fueled me back then, you know? Even when you're writing for an audience of 3 or 4, having constant support means the world. Yeah, it does.
True.
Yeah.
We quickly built a great online friendship, as he loved many of the fandoms I wrote fanfics for. Since Liam Prom became somewhat popular. Ooh. It's a freedom sock. Oh.
Oh my goodness, it's real.
Me. Boy.
Wow. Hello, boy. The new Monster Prom came out.
There's another new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, MonsterCon.
Dude, I keep missing the fact that new ones keep happening.
This came out literally today, so. Sigh!
Nice.
What says sigh?
Okay.
How you doing,
Yo,
boy?
gang. I just came back from my little itty bitty baby boy procedure.
How was your itty bitty baby boy procedure?
They took my fucking balls.
Both of them?
Yes. Damn. I've been neutered.
It's okay.
Also,
Stu loses them every other week.
I had a funny joke with my...
back.
I had a funny joke with my friend who was my driver for the day. He's a big D&D guy and a big like Magic the Gathering and all those sorts of things. And we found a store because we had to wait before going in. And at the store, it was all like all these different cards and dice bags and a bunch of whatever you expect. I don't know what you call that kind of store.
A geek
but
shop.
Something like that, yeah. And basically, I was making jokes that my funny procedure was me getting neutered, and I was just like, oh hey, I could take this little dice pouch, and then I could bring them home with me. And it was a fun little time, and now I'm back. No, but anyway.
After you told Sai what I said, Sai said, "Oh, hi, okay," and I don't think he meant it this way, but I was just like, "Oh, it's just Wisp."
No, I'm just like, oh hi, okay. I'm here to quickly say hello because I saw people and I'm like, hey look, Thurs gang, I'm gonna hang out, totally, and then I'll leave in like 2 minutes.
Understandable.
But yeah.
At some point we're gonna have to play this boil.
Sorry?
This game.
What about this game?
MonsterCon, we're gonna have to play it.
Oh, well, yeah. That's kind of like the tradition.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little difficult since we're doing Baldur's Gate next week, but we'll figure things out.
I mean, I'm not gonna be in shape to play next week, but it's sick.
Yeah, no worries.
Anyway, you guys enjoy your funny monster game. I'm gonna fucking die because they took my fucking testicles.
Alright.
Me too, man. Don't worry, it gets better over time.
Snoo,
Yeah, they grow back.
please. I need
they
to
don't.
understand being testicleless.
Well, they're gonna have you be in a cone for a while so you don't chew out your stitches. So there's that. You're gonna have to learn how to deal with that.
Dude, people are gonna start drawing me in a cone now.
We'll just have a side-by-side of Sylaps and Snoo in a cone. With me and Lotus on the opposite ends.
If
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tempted to commission my friend who made the drawing of Snoo in a cone to have Sylaps in a cone so they're matching in style.
Dude, honestly, I would love, like, if I had to have a cone buddy, I think I would be so happy having Snoo be my cone buddy.
Yeah.
The cone did not protect you.
Anyway, I'll let you guys go back to your funny game.
Don't worry.
Bye-bye.
We'll get you a rest, okay?
No.
Bye. Yes,
Bye.
get rest. Rest.
Stop. Okay, listen here, you fuckers. How dare you tell me to fucking rest after I got a fucking procedure done? I am going to do something.
Yeah?
Yo, hold on. One last thing before I go. They gave me a like anxiety pill before I had to go into it, and they said that they said that it's supposed to put me in a state of being under the influence. I have been perfectly fine since I took it, but they said that it could really happen at any given moment a few hours after. So there's a possibility that we will see a new evolution of sleep laps if I so wish to go on the internet. So fair warning, I could get even more chaotic.
Whisper shouting
Anyway.
rest.
Yeah.
That's my shout. I am good now, and you guys can go back to your funny video game.
The funny game.
Shut up.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that didn't let me leave. That just let me end the stream. I was like, hold on, it's this, but I feel like an old man. I don't understand these technologies.
Since
Anyways.
he became somewhat popular, he's offered to help me in whatever he can, like keeping track of lore, moderating my channels. He's the kind of person you dream of having in your corner, really. Oh, that's sweet to hear. Why is this just stuck out here?
Did you hit? Are we stuck with? Is we stuck on the tab?
Someone did tab. It's just the truth. And finally, April, I met her through Doug. You know, it's great to meet another woman who's now dealing with newfound fame, even if both of our fames are of moderate size. Yeah, I can imagine. You can be there for each other, truly understanding how it is. Gosh, so many amazing people, Mox. But killing part of the mortal kind was the right call. I couldn't agree more, Zoe. I spent the rest of the night asking Zoe questions about the deadly race of death and how both Liam and her survived with only one racer to come alive. Who cares if it isn't canon? Her explanation is quite riveting.
Whistle fries.
Alright, I have to go here. Oh, it's even changing here?
Yeah, even here. Oh, that's fucked.
Do you
I
want me
missed
to help
that.
you with this?
Yeah, if you can do it when 17's at the top.
Okay.
But that works, 'cause 17 stayed at the top. I have to...
Yeah, you have to do Vera again.
I have to do Vera, but I also have to say, like, none of the above or something like that for this option?
Yeah, at the end.
At the end.
At the end when you're choosing.
Yeah. Oh. You and Vera decide to relax and watch bad reality TV. It's a night of popcorn, face masks, and talking shit about half the contestants. Relaxation is a concept that's nearly foreign to Vera, so you can tell she appreciates getting to put her feet up for once. What a treat.
Ooh, you think they'll have catnip?
You love them, don't you?
I love them.
Anime.
Anime is... See, I want to talk to them about shapeshifting because I'm curious about it.
Shapeshifting. This is your turn, bro.
But I know that they're a huge fucking nerd, and I'm curious how much anime they know. Shapeshifting. Oh, what about it? I don't know. How come you don't shapeshift? Isn't it like a mimic's main thing? Oh, right. Yeah, I do. It totally is. Then is it that you can't? It's okay if you'd rather not talk about this. What? No, it's totally fine. Of course I can shapeshift. Then why don't you? Wouldn't it be good for cosplay and all that? I guess, but it would feel like cheating, you know? I could just do this. Oh, wow. Well, that's no fun. I'd much prefer to transform with acting and convincing cosplay. I see. Doug!
Dougie!
When I'm not cosplaying, I do shapeshift sometimes.
Or am I?
But, like, who am I out of cosplay? I mean, I feel like something that's in constant flux.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Hello.
There's no one thing that feels like it's 100% me 24/7. Yeah, I think I get it. Would you say shape and identity are fluid things to you? Exactly. Go off queen! Gender fluid queen! Exactly. I don't shapeshift that often because I just like this shape better than any others, at least for now. I like this shape too. It's a good one, isn't it?
Gender
Who would
fluid.
have thought there was this much to gender fluid? This much to elusive shapeshifting.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The tech topic a bit more. It's great to learn about this side of them.
Here we go.
Comic time.
Why is a blank
You're gonna be
page
like
so
me, Ryan.
intimidating?
It's almost time to find a date, but first, it's almost time to publish a comic. Now's your chance for one last brainstorming session to polish it. Okay. What's legal but should be illegal? Telling people Santa isn't real. People deserve magic in their lives. Getting a tattoo of someone else's mom. Just get a tattoo of a skull. It's cooler, and you can always pretend it's the skull of someone else's mom. Stealing someone's identity. Nothing is as attractive as being yourself, except maybe being someone more attractive. I gotta rethink this one. Misusing internet slang. If you're not in on the joke, don't even try.
That one. That one. That one. That one.
I'm also just thinking, like, how is stealing someone's identity legal? It's not!
It's legal in the monster world.
Fair.
I guess we're going with this one.
That
Yeah.
nap really inspired me.
Underrated activities for a third date. Punching cherry trees until they... Just for you and your date. Practice for the test. You gotta pass to get your kissing license. It's a thing. Studying contraceptive. You'll look responsible while also hinting that you wanna fuck. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second volume. A truly thrilling page turner. It's not that thrilling of a page turner.
I've not read Don Quixote.
It's a comedy.
Did you have to read it for school?
No, actually, I read it for fun. It
Oh,
gets
you read it for first? Okay.
it gets more serious towards the end when he kind of stops fucking around, but like up until then, it's just him being a fucking idiot. The contraceptive one made me laugh the most.
I was gonna say,
contraceptive one
I
is
think the
funny.
contraceptive. Definitely the contraceptive.
And it gave you smarts.
Hell yeah.
Nothing for Snook. Snook is nothing.
Yeah.
Well, no, I've got to go through one more thing.
One more. I'm going to the expo, y'all. Oh shit!
Yo, you're in cosplay.
You're walking around the lobby when you feel a sudden urge to pee. Look for a bathroom, quick! Bathrooms are gross, but if you know a thing about bathrooms, is that using them always ensures +2 boldness. It's the main reason why people use them. Ah, some things never change. So you're in the middle of a plot line, huh? I'm here to explain a small twist. Normally when choosing an option in an event, you'll gain the stat associated with that option or lose the stat associated with the other option, right? Hope you were paying attention to the other tutorials. Well, the last event of each plotline goes back to our classic stat threshold mechanic from previous games. What does this mean? In the events, each option is tied to a stat, and you gotta guess which stat is tied to each option and then check your own stats, okay? Then if you want to succeed, you must choose the option tied to your highest stat of the two. If you choose right, congratulations, you'll be one step closer to getting a secret ending. But if you choose wrong, then you'll fail the event and the plotline will come to an end, preventing you from getting a secret ending. No pressure, right? Nothing else to say, go for it, player. The pressure's on! Hey Mox, before you go off and do some hijinks, can I borrow your legal expertise one last time? Today's the big day. I'm signing the contract to sell Liam Prom and my lingerie. If you help me close this deal, I might let you see me in it. If you'd be into that. Fuck yeah! You follow Zoe like a horny duckling into the meeting room. Hey, it's our favorite little rising star. We have the contract. We have the contract here for you. We even put sticky notes where you need to sign, so you don't even have to read. Wow, that's so convenient. Zoe, I think we should still read the contract. Oh, you think so? Good thing you're here. You and Zoe spend several minutes reading the contract. It's not great. I see 2.5% royalty included here, but why does it say that it'll be paid out in Liam coin?
Oh,
That's our
no.
new patent cryptocurrency. It'll definitely pop
I'm killing you. I'm killing these fuckers.
And what's this clause about an arranged marriage to the Princess of Monaco? Oh, that's not for you. That means your team must have mixed in some changes from a different contract. Whoops! Yeah, definitely not for you. I'll have my intern fired and replaced by Monday. Is the clause about consenting to live in the publisher's office basement with the other content farmers also a mistake? No, that one's for you. The upside is that it offers a hybrid work from the home schedule. Yeah, home being the basement, of course. We just retiled it. Ooh la la. Oh, that just sounds kind of mistake. Perhaps we can make some compromises, but be aware that you won't get everything you want. That's just the nature of business. Yeah, I guess, but still some of these clauses are straight up whack. Marks, which one do you think we should get rid of? The last one stating the corporate retains the rights to Liam. Not the IP, but Liam himself. You're not ready to say goodbye yet. The clause that states that Zoe must eat a tuna sandwich as part of the marketing strategy. Everyone knows that Zoe hates tuna sandwiches. I have no goddamn idea what any of these go for.
Oh!
And the thing is your stats are so wildly different too.
Mm-hmm. At least they're not tied, so I'm not fucked. I could probably do this. Stealing everything is as fun, says Wisp.
Let's see. Because my gut is usually wrong, but I feel like the top one might be tied to your charm.
I'll be honest, that was my gut as well.
That's where I was leaning to.
Do it. I'm gonna trust in it. I'm hoping so.
Yikes.
Charm!
Oh! Oh, yes,
hell
okay.
Yeah!
Oh! Whoa! Yeah! What the fuck? Why the surprise? We're buying the rights to Liam Prom, which is based on your friend's likeness, ergo, we're buying Liam. I feel like Liam should get a say in that, at the very least. I'm gonna call him. Zoe rings Liam and puts the phone on speaker. Greetings, Zoe. Did you sell the rights? I'm chilling a bottle of wine to celebrate with you. Not quite. There's a clause in the contract stating that if I sell Liam Prom, the corporation will own the rights to you. Like, you. What the fuck? That's what I said! It's not as bad as it sounds. It simply states that our company should manage Liam and his future creative endeavors. No way. You cannot tame a creative beast such as I. I refuse to be yoked by a big corp. Mock's gonna be the tentacle ending. Shut up.
But with sexy Garfield lingerie.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not signing that if the clause remains unchanged. You also have to remove the arranged marriage clause and the Liam coin thing, by the way. Ugh. Fine, let me call our lawyers and see what we can negotiate. Several minutes of execu speak and legalese later. So we're in agreement. Our company will retain the rights to Liam when and only when he begins a career in professional basketball. Fine by me. I still say that's kind of absurd. I never have and never developed an interest in playing professional basketball. And you shouldn't have any reservations about signing this, should you? Well, let Liam know that this clause would be activated not much later, but that's a story for another day.
Ooh, scandalous.
Oh,
We did it, Mox! I'm so fucking pumped! Let's cash this check and buy that Garfield lingerie stand. Yes, your mouth is watering at the thought of getting to taste Zoe's lasagna, but good things come to those who wait. For now, you get +2 charm.
Oh my.
Doing a lot of tasting today, apparently.
Would like to go to the main stage again and make sure the boldness is smart as 19, please.
damn, it's not going. There it is.
Cheers.
That was close.
Ranking of best anime, but yeah, it was.
Hell yeah. You sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form, anime. Specifically, a ranking of the best anime.
Use your sucking prowess on lasagna. I'll suck lasagna however I'm good and well pleased. I'll suck it good and hard through those jorts.
Some of the choices are intriguing. I mean, sure, mecha robots technically have big asses.
Is that about 2B?
By the end, no, probably just like giant.
Darling of the
Gundams.
Frost came to mind.
Yeah, dude.
I thought robot.
By the end, you've learned more about the panelists' fetishes than anime. But that ass-centric knowledge still grants you +2 smarts. Afterwards, you're thinking dreamily of Omen and how sexy she is when she's trying to remove her armor and restoring her magical powers. You're daydreaming about her arguing with Liam about it until you realize that she's actually right in front of you, arguing with Liam about it. Dreams do come true. What about half a day and I shan't even remove the full suit, just the cape? Omen, we've been over this. The answer is no. Come on! I am doing a compromise with you instead of simply bashing your skull in. Is that not indicative of the vast growth I've made as a person? I hear you. I said no. And even if I changed my mind, I doubt the Coven would ever agree to it. I have ways of making them agree. Like, baking them a batch of delicious cookies with practically no poison in them. That's what a nice person... that's what nice people do to persuade others, right? Well, it's a start.
Goodbye.
Look, I've got a panel to go to. We can talk more about this later. Wait. Are you not dismissing me outright? Does that mean I have a chance? We'll see. Don't get your hopes up. Too late! Cult Daddy K, good news. Liam is close to caving in and giving me my powers back. I need to sharpen my rusty magic skills. One I definitely like to practice is necromancy. It's a necromancy ritual I used to cast to raise an army of skeletons. Such wonderful times I had. There I was, conquering kingdoms, terrifying widows and children. I was a bona fide bone lord. So how about it? Can you work your magical, non-magic skills and get me the skeleton warriors I deserve? Oof. That's a tall order, but Omen's happiness is on the line. Time to rise those bones.
So I'm
Raise those
wondering if
bones.
this is another thing like what I just went through.
Yeah.
Maybe? God. This is your true calling as a shenanigan doer. Convince Omen she has raised an army of reanimated skeletons by pulling off the biggest weekend of Bernie's ever. Just raise a regular army. Almost everything in a flesh-covered... almost everyone is a flesh-covered skeletons anyways. The only thing standing between Omen and a skeleton army will be skinning
That
a
last
lot
one
of
sounds
people.
smart. That last one sounds like smarts.
The last one does sound like smarts. I think the top one is creativity.
Yeah. That one's funny, but that's the bottom one is going to be the one to raise your smarts.
Yeah. And I'm gonna confess, I've never seen a Weekend of Bernie. A Weekend of
Me
Bernie.
either. I just know the vague idea of it.
I know it's a meme. I don't even know what the vague idea is.
Oh, you don't know what that? Okay, so
You don't know
they puppet a corpse.
No.
They puppet a corpse around to convince people that's not dead.
Yeah.
Oh. Fair enough. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with the bottom one, right?
Yeah.
Here's the hoping.
Oh.
Oh, it was boldness. What's
So
the
what was
other one
first
then?
one? It was the right decision,
'cause that
regardless.
was good.
It was charm.
What was
The
the
first
other
one
one?
was charm.
Oh, it was charm?
Oh.
Charming?
All right.
Okay, fine. You call up Doug and Nico, who are always down for whatever bullshit you've gotten up to. Time to get to work raising your army.
Dang.
Wow, I never would have guessed we could convince so many people to join us in such a little time. Never underestimate the power of online radicalization. It's almost a bit scary. So, how is everyone's skinning game? Whoever is the least experienced can use my machete. I think I can manage with this potato peeler.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Christ.
Maybe I can just raise the team's morale? Like, from a distance?
Splendid.
Suit yourself. More skinning for me. 3 hours later... Okay, I've got my second one done.
Nico's face.
How are you all doing? Still on my first. I'm not very good at this. Same! It's sort of hard with the screaming and all that.
It's not that bad.
You got this, team! It's not so bad. Just picture them as big, delicious potatoes!
Doug is too precious.
Look, I'm super into cheering Omen up, and hear me out. What if we made an army of skeletons with a skin exoskeleton? Isn't skin basically armor for skeletons anyway? Let's drop the whole army plan. It's proven impossible to recreate my grimoire spells perfectly anyway. You sure? Yes, it's okay. A century has passed. It's only natural that times and I have changed. Makes sense. Already lost half our recruits once they saw the whole skinning thing anyway. Nico grabs a freshly skinned skeleton and moves it like a ventriloquist puppet. I bet a hot dog would cheer you up, Omen. Come to dinner with us. Don't be a bonehead. Sure, let's go. You enjoy a delicious dinner with your friends. All that boldness skinning sure worked up an appetite.
Let's con some congoers.
What the fuck?
I don't know what you were expecting.
I wasn't expecting you to start skinning people with a fucking potato peeler. You've just been playing Monopoly this whole game.
Yeah. If money was a stat, I'd be buried in it.
You're the appropriate character for that.
No,
so.
I don't think you burnt all your money already in an earlier event.
Oh yeah. You attend a workshop at the community zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching the top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought that the Sailor Moon fringe would look good on you, but the Yu-Go star shape takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of hair gel, but it really brings out your features. I don't have enough hair anymore to pull off Yu-Gi-Oh hairstyles.
Yeah, you shaved a bunch of that off.
Man, you can't wait to be bald. You gain +2 fun and +1 amazing hairstyle. I'm having a great time hanging out with Nico today, except for one weird little thing. They keep writing down everything you do in a notebook.
Oh.
Why? I keep forgetting the maid outfits. You kept a receipt for your slushie, but not for when you bought that hot dog earlier, I see. Hey, Nico, what's with the note-taking? Oh, don't mind me, I'm just recording everything you do so I can study it later. Can I ask why? It's something I do for all my cosplays. Understanding the core of the character is the key to effective cosplaying, you know? But what cosplays needs you to study me? I cosplay of you, silly. You're cosplaying me? Yeah? I asked if I could last night, remember? Flashback to when you were fast asleep last night. Stop screaming, it's just me. Nico, what time is it? Don't know, like 3 a.m.? Anyway, I just had the best idea. Imagine me as you. Can I? Can I please? Huh? Yeah, sure, just turn off the light. Oh, I thought that was just another one of my weird erotic dreams. My only problem is you make so many weird and contradictory choices in a day. I just can't work out what your core is. Do you have any idea? You don't know what the core of being Snookat is either. Use the call your therapist lifeline.
Who wants to be a millionaire reference? In the year of our Lord 2025?
Ronzi, you need to read that second one.
Oh.
Ronzi, I need you to read that one out loud for me. I'm not reading that one out loud.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're unsure. What's deep inside yourself? Maybe Nico could check by putting a finger inside one of your holes and seeing what they find.
I'm gonna guess that bottom one is either bold or charm.
And I feel like the top one might be smarts, which is my highest stat right now.
Could be. I'm not 100% sure.
I have no idea.
I would say go with the first one because if the bottom one is boldness, you're fucked.
I'm fucked.
Yeah. Without feel smarts.
Great idea. Your therapist must be even more of an expert on you than you. I think it's her day off, but I've got her home number. I'll call now. At your therapist's house, she just sat down with her husband for a romantic dinner. Hey, sweetie, I know things are rocky lately since I've been so busy with that nightmare client, but now I have a day off. I wanted to... is that the phone? Sorry, one sec. Hello, Snookat? I told you to stop calling this number. This is a result of one of those ridiculous choices you keep making. I told you, you need to wait until office hours to... An emergency? What kind of emergency? Okay, I can't believe I'm having to say this, but needing to find your core so your crush can cosplay you is not an emergency. Actually, scratch that. I can believe that. I'm having to say this. This is exactly the type of bullshit you always pull. No, don't put your friend... Hello? Nico, I presume? Right, you want to know exactly what I think of Snookat? They're an annoying, attention-seeking, boundary-stomping, horny, reckless pain in the ass. One of those is untrue.
Make your guesses at home which one that is.
Now don't ever contact me again. Wow, she really nailed you. That was super helpful. Cosplay's going to be great. Great? I can't wait to show. I can't wait to show you. Thanks for all your help, Nico. I've had a stroke. Gain +2 smarts and self-knowledge, but lose -2 fun.
It was not the same as ours.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, so you're not on a unique route.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot.
Oh.
Oh boy. You gotta go with
So
yourself,
you're going
bro.
after Vera, right? You have to say none of them.
Yeah, if I were to go for Vera, which is what I was going for, but I think I could also potentially get Omen.
It's true.
Yeah.
You could get Omen if you wanted to, or you could get Vera.
You put a lot of work into Vera.
You did.
I have, yeah. Sorry, Omen. Next time, my dear.
Here we go, I guess.
So I think my stats are a little fucked for trying to get with Nico.
We'll find out. Let's check your comic.
Like, I could not bring up my creativity.
Ah, it's time to see how the comic turned out. Okay, what's the goal we agreed on for these days' work? The cover, the overall plot, and the finished page. Do you remember how you solved each one of your exercises? Is key to how the muse will give shape to your feats of labor. Which is Liam's pedantic way of saying that now is when we'll see how the options you choose will affect the comics you're about to see. Sue me for wanting to imbue poetry in our day-to-day. I may see you later, Liam. For now, I want to take a peek at this comic. Finally, the art gang gathers around to pull all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labor. Everything is pink tinged. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth is said to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline!
Glenn!
Cease!
Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city in search of someone who can explain to her what yeet means. Little does she know that what she'll find is love. Due to the fate and the precarious state of the economy, she'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. Whoa. Whoa.
Hey.
The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's inexplicable ability to transform into a tiger. I didn't know Jacqueline could do that.
Whoa.
The 9 is in the fucking garage down there. I can go get it. I only have one arm, so it won't kill you.
There's Bob, above ever horny Morty, quiet, handsome Mimimi, seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. If this wasn't enough, Jacqueline will also struggle to get used to the urban life's most puzzling aspect, the existence of an underworld known as the sewer. Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. An ancient curse! Only one thing is clear, there will be lots of kissing on the mouth. Milo, you're back. I thought you were still mad at me after I misused internet swing. Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I always wanted to tell you. Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower! We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until we made 100% sure you can't get pregnant from kissing. Well, I realized maybe Jacqueline would have had some saying that, and also fuck you. Hey guys, what's happening out here? To be continued. The con after party is approaching. Snookad.
Finally gather your courage and ask your closest friend to go to the con after party with you. It would be an honor to party with you. We'll raid the festivities at sundown. The snack table won't know what hit it.
Hey!
Yay! Yippee! Did it. After party was awesome. You and Nico partied harder than ever. In fact, you partied so hard that Petrolus the party wizard appeared to give you the hardest partiers award. Your mom would be so proud. No. General access.
Oh, I got an achievement that says I got my first secret ending. I succeeded. It gave it away. The tension's gone. You finally gather your courage and ask your beloved to go to the con after party with you. The after party's tonight? Aw, man! I wish I could go, but tonight's there's a party to celebrate the reveal of the upcoming Liam Prom web series. You're coming to that. You're welcome to come to that if you want. After all, it couldn't have happened without you. You totally made my dreams come true. I don't know how to make joke. Aw, it was an honor to help you bring Liam Prom to the next level. What? Oh, yeah, no, that's cool, but I'm talking about my dreams of owning the limited edition Garfield lingerie. Maybe after the lunch party, I could shove it to you. Yes, please!
Yeah!
Oh, hell yeah!
Zoe. What a woman. She's many things. A geek, a best-selling writer, a Garfield fanatic, a former deity of destruction and despair. She's loud, she's confident, and she's unapologetically her weird, wonderful self. And most importantly, she's a freaking bed. Hubba hubba! Did they have to add that last part?
Apparently. You didn't ask any of your friends to go to the party with you, because you're already stone hard for a certain Gorgon, if you know what I mean. True! The con after party, huh? I guess that sounds fun. But you're not going to wear that, are you? I'm not going to be seen with a date that's anything less than a 12 out of 10. Come on, we're going to the mall so I can dress you. You'll also be buying me a new designer handbag for my troubles. Yes, ma'am.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey there, stranger. The after party rocked. You and Vera pretended that you were con employees collecting ticket money at the door. The party was actually free to enter, but your claws and Vera's snakes could be very persuasive. You later ran the same racket at the bathroom door, and again, when people tried to exit the party in the wee hours of the morning. Siblings who scam together stay together.
We all succeeded, holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Yay!
You did it.
Did it.
Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days. We could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disoriented. Promises were made, not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all that behind. As each of us went our own way, we realized that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came the truth that, to this day, we hold close to our hearts. And no matter where we are, we belong. It's a thought that still gives us warmth, that makes us feel, once again, young and unafraid. It reminds us that even as the years go by, we'll always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear what will happen with me. We were meant to trust each other.
Whoa.
Oh my!
Yeah, that's his job. He's mimicking a dungeon, of course.
Yeah.
I bid you all welcome to the streamer version of Monster.
Donation blood.
Technically this time I made the other credits song, so you can really stream that one.
Oh, hey, cool.
But we couldn't pass the chance
Who's that?
to include this thank you.
Oh, is that Nico?
Charging for both songs, so I might say no.
No, I think he just said that we could use the main song as the,
When you stream,
we don't have to use a streamer song.
you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're
Is that a One Punch Man reference in that figurine?
Yeah, you know it is.
Oh my god, Hades!
Ooh, Monster Prom 5, let's go.
And wow, thank you, Garfield.
Thank you, Garfield.
Thank you, Garfield.
Yeah, I'll leave a good review. Absolutely. 100%. I love these guys.
Fantastic.
They're so
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
That was the most animated credits that they've had.
You've
Yeah.
unlocked a
I
new
like
plus
that.
line. You can now call Sawyer. Oh, hey! You unlocked a new outfit for Zoe. You've unlocked a new comic genre. You unlocked a new comic genre. Hey. Hey! So we have funny backgrounds. The character bits. Items. Items? We haven't found any items? The credits.
None.
None. Icons. Event checklist. Cool. I'm gonna want to try and play more of this in the future, but that's gonna be difficult with the big endeavor we're gonna be pursuing here in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. But this was great. I had a lot of fun with this. Not to bash it at all, but I kind of think I liked Monster Con more than the last two games.
You said you liked it more?
Yeah, more than the second one of Monster Camp or
Road Trip.
The Road Trip.
Road Trip, yeah. They definitely are taking like the mechanics that they've been building off of with all of the games, though.
Mm-hmm.
I still like the first one more, and I don't think that's really going to change. But this one is definitely incredible. Don't have to tell me to get the DLC. I already bought them.
Yep.
I bought
Same
the
here.
package deal.
I didn't have a package deal online. I had to buy them all individually, but
I
it is
wish I
what it
could
is.
think of a joke for using Jacqueline fucking whiz.
I refuse to acknowledge it.
Alrighty, well then. I think that's what we're gonna have to call that.
Yeah.
I just that what happened. I mean, the calling the pumpkin girl Jacqueline as well.
So funny. Thank you for the stream. Absolutely. Thank everybody for joining and hanging out with it. Next week is gonna be the last week of Waifu Month. Gonna play some God Eater for certain, and then I'm gonna play nothing on Wednesday. I want to actually try and do the sort of podcast thing that we've been floating around for a while, and for the last day of Waifu Month, I think it feels probably like not a bad way, considering what's happening the day afterwards. So for whoever is going to be able to join me on that, look forward to it. And then of course we'll be starting Baldur's Gate. Oh, the planning. Oh, the planning and work that has gone into this already.
Yeah, it's not. I've created an entire backstory.
It's not like I haven't created an entire thing, and I was talking to Snoo about it actually last night.
Yeah, it's not like my backstory destroyed an entire bardic college.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting over here like, I'm bringing in a character that I've already made before, so I don't really have to do any excess backstory work.
Yeah, well, technically speaking, I'm playing a character I've already played before as well.
I do
Mine's
need
wholly
to figure out,
new.
I do need to figure out for myself of like, so why is classified here? I don't know.
Maybe it's just a dream.
Like the how is easy, the why is the hard part.
Isn't it always?
Maybe why is the answer?
Why could be the answer?
They kidnapped
that
you.
fucking that fucking foxy grandma, god damn it.
No one has any idea what the fuck we're talking about.
No.
It doesn't matter.
I have no idea. It sounds
Good.
awesome though. I just know the comment from Wisp is very sad to have your powers sealed. You're going to help Omen take her clothes off. Next time, I most definitely will.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm glad we all succeeded. I'm glad we all had a good time. There was some hoots and there were some hollers for certain.
Yeah.
I hope you all stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to wash your hands. Let me see here. There's a whole bunch of people playing MonsterCon. Go fucking figure.
Go figure.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I don't even know who's live. I'm gonna let me have a. I mean. I need to do the outro, my outro, and all that anyway. So.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good night, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.